Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the show. I'm your charming, self-proclaimed yet still humble host, Mukluk. Today, we are continuing the altars. We played a short session of this the other day. I had to cut it short just because life stuff. However, we are back in it and going to be spending more time on it. My only complaint so far is the save system requires you to end the day, which I'm not a huge fan of. Alright, let's see if I can remember how to do this. So I need to go to the command center. Wait, no, communications room, because we have a phone call to take. So we are going to do that now.
We need to talk.
Let's see.
Hello, Muck. Hello, chat. More altars. Will we see scientist Jan make an appearance in today's stream? Who can say? But it's promising to be an unforgettable showing either way. This game always makes me wonder what my life would have looked like if I'd made different choices along the way. Maybe I'd be an engineer by now, pulling in twice my current salary as a scientist. What do you think you'd be doing today if you hadn't found streaming? Still tech support?
If I hadn't found... It is a bit early for this question. We haven't even been gaming for 10 seconds yet.
Mukluk.
Let me get back to you on that. I don't know, but thank you. Alright, call. What is this? Lucas.
About time. I'm in some deep shit here.
So you're not at your destination yet?
I'm stuck. We're stuck. There's a freaking lava river blocking our way.
Do you think you can cross it?
I don't know. Can you help?
I don't know. Still working on it. Anyway, you can help me?
I can try. I have a limited view of the surface of your planet, but there is one thing you could do.
What's that?
You have a lot of very useful tech on board that base. It's designed to overcome practically any obstacle. All you need is a properly trained crew, if you know what I mean.
More altars. Is that all you have for me?
Man, you still don't get it, do you? That's a lot. If it helps, I have some news for you. Good news and, well, just news.
What's the bad news?
What's the bad news?
You didn't listen. There's no bad news. First of all, I've been informed that a rescue party is being organized.
Organized? You mean they're not on their way yet? What the hell are you waiting for?
Mr. Dosky, please, calm down. No matter how long the procession, it will always end up in church.
What is that metaphor?
Just a thing my grandma used to say when I was a kid and tired of doing my homework.
Except this is not about your homework.
Sure. But you gotta understand, your mission got dispatched pretty far away. We still haven't mastered teleporting.
How long will it take them?
How long do you think it'll take them to get organized?
All I can say is, they know it's an emergency.
Wow. That long?
Don't shoot the messenger, man. I'm really trying to help.
It's your job to ensure our safety.
I thought you were responsible for the navigation system. Isn't it your job to make sure we're safe wherever it sends us?
Well, that's what I'm doing right now, isn't it? Making sure you're safe. Step by step, we'll get your procession safely to church.
Other news?
So, what's the other news?
Well, I know you have a lot on your plate right now, but there's a request from my boss directly. Before we get you out of there, we want you to retrieve as much Rapidium as possible.
Figures.
Huh. Figures. They don't want to lose their chance. Probably worthless to your higher-ups without Rapidium anyway.
It's sure gonna give your rescue mission wings, if that's your kind of incentive.
Of course.
My boss will want to speak to you shortly. And you'll see how important it is. He's not some kind of empty three-piece suit if that's what you're afraid of. I probably shouldn't be telling you this, but it was his idea to, you know, let you in on the branching procedure. By the way, is your altar doing any better?
Yeah. We're getting along pretty well now. Thanks.
That's very good to hear.
Is this about you wanting to talk to him again?
No. No, none of that. My boss put it out of my mind. That's not to mess things up even more.
So, you admit it's a mess.
What? No, we just... You know what? I'm not commenting on that. Talk to my boss about it.
Oh, big question right here. What will happen to the altars later?
What's gonna happen to my altars back on Earth?
I don't know. I'm sure my boss will think of something. He always knows what to do.
You either really trust him or you're very good at not saying.
I wonder if Lucas is an alter of his boss.
Maybe both. I'm not a natural talker.
Ever tried working on it? You know, with a professional?
Not really. But my sister wanted to be a therapist and she practiced on me when I was 5.
Oh? And how did that go?
She turned to breeding hamsters. I hope you're not laughing.
Tell me about the boss.
Tell me more about this boss of yours. You mention him a lot.
He's the head of mining operations. Great mind, very open. You'll see. Doesn't normally do this, you know. Talk to people on space missions in person.
Oh, I feel so blessed.
You should. He saved your life, in a way.
Your family seems interesting. Got any more stories about them?
It's a big family. Brothers, sisters, cousins, uncles. Yours?
I was the only child.
Wow. Can't imagine how that feels. Anyway, no time to talk about families now, right?
Lucas sounds really sketch talking about this subject. I'm honestly wondering more and more if Lucas is an alter of his boss. Let's get on with it.
Okay. I better get back to work then.
Yes. Just remember about the Rapidium, Mr. Dalsky. And wait for contact from my boss.
New life path has been updated. New branches and possible alterations are available at the computer. Hold on, I'm gonna turn my fan on. Okay. Mr. Mattyman asked me 10 seconds into the stream if I wasn't streaming, would I still be doing tech support? I don't know. I was doing tech support because I don't know. I ended up in that job, and I honestly feel like I was really good at it. I hated it though. So the question would be, would I still be doing that even though I hated it because it paid the bills, or would I have gotten to the point where I like my breaking point and then quit doing that? And I do not know. Let's see.
Whoa. You look tired, man. Everything okay? I don't know. Maybe it's got something to do with sleeping on the floor? Oh, I hadn't thought of that. Of course not. You have your cozy captain's bed. All right. No need to be so dramatic about it. I'll get you a proper dorm. Sounds like a promise.
Okay. So we need to build somewhere to sleep for him. Wait, before I do that, hold on. I've only got 55 metal. I remember last time we played, I was in dire need of more metal. And I was trying to figure out how to make... hold on, where's the workshop? That's down one floor all the way to the left. Okay, mining outposts. Amount in storage 0, okay. Alright, so make a mining outpost. Alright, so we're gonna do that. And then, let's see. Nope, that's not it. Airlock is 1 floor up. Alright, and then metal deposit is outside to the left. Let's see. It goes over this way. Yeah, over here and then take a right. Hello, Market Chat. Hi, Crimson. I don't think I can climb this. No, I can't climb that. I have to go through the radiation to get over there. Hopefully I can survive a quick jaunt. Okay, I think we're alright. Alright, let's refresh my memory, see if I remember how to do this. Q, build, mining, drop that, and build, pylon. Ooh, I've only got 3 pylons left. I hope I have enough to get this home. Ah, perfect. I had exactly enough to connect it. Alright. Can I... Okay, let's see. Assignments. Organics outpost. Alright. There we go. Cool. So I got him now mining metals. Alright. So now we head back. Okay. And so that's going. So he's at the metal outpost. Alright, so got a couple things we want to do. One is to make the dorm room, which is waiting on him. Okay. I'm not sure exactly how long that's going to take him to pick things up. Emotional status, he's angry. I'm working on it. Let's see. I'm wondering how long it's going to take him to get that. We still have 25 metals. How long is it going to take him to get some metals? I wanted to get some before the end of the day, but hang on. +8. Okay, so he just got some. Alright, so when that counts down, so in 1 minute, we'll have 40, and then we can make him a dorm. I wanted to do it before we went to sleep. Oh, look, there's like a picture, there's like a graph on there of him digging through stuff. That's cool. Alright. I'm just like hovering behind him like the worst boss. Potato summoning time. There you go. Alright. Alright, 25 seconds. Let's see. Optional task. Don't know how to expand on that. Get through the rocks, build a dormitory. Yeah. Alright, that's what we're working on. Alright, there we go. Okay. Excellent. Alright, head back to the base. And... let's see. Over here. And build a dormitory. Task completed, a place to sleep. Okay. Alright, get through the rocks. Alright, what did I need to get through the rocks? I'm guessing something built in the workshop. Let's see, mining outpost, repair kit, radiation, climbing hook, drill. This drill generates a laser beam that allows melting down of rock formations on the planet. It requires a cartridge to work. I'm guessing that's what I need. So that's 50 metal to make the drill. Okay. I got 22 mush meals. Cooked meal requires... what is that, carrots? Alright. And let's check the... can I check the map right now? On filters... Okay, so there is some shallow metals out there that I haven't gotten yet. So I can get those to speed this up a bit. Is there a compass anywhere on this UI? I don't think so. Oh, that's huge. Those. Okay, alright, we got all the ore that's there. So that's done. Carrots are from the greenhouse module. Oh, no, we're not there yet. Okay, so we got 103 metals. Let's see, greenhouse, hydroponic farm using Rapidium to grow vegetables faster. Thanks to ingredients harvested here, you could forget about eating mush for some time. Dormitory, seats 4... oh, I don't need a dorm per person. That's great. Okay. Research lab... let's see, social room requires some kind of resource I haven't seen yet. Oh, minerals. Infirmary helps with injured people. Alright. Okay. Let's go. Where's the workshop? It's this floor all the way over. And drill. Can't get the mining hook yet. Alright, we have the drill and a cartridge. So we should be able to get through the rocks, but the day's almost over. I guess we could go make a clone now. Oh, wow. This is a lot of different forks here. Let's see. Fork here makes a botanist, 100% efficiency growing crops in greenhouse. Scientists can research new technologies. Refiner, 50% efficiency when refining enriched metals into metals and organics. Worker, plus 50 efficiency when crafting items in the workshop. Plus efficiency when mining metals. Disciplines altars in the contemplation room. Let's get a scientist. Alright, so at 26 years old, it was a tough conversation, but you handled it well. The professor understood your motives. Working for a private company gives you better prospects, and you'll finally be able to move out of that dorm, take Lena for a proper holiday. It was a good decision. We're changing that to, maybe it wasn't the most profitable decision, but Lena supports it. She said she loves our camping getaways, and the way she listened to you when you told her your plans for PhD motivates you like hell. Who said you can't pursue the path of science and be rich? Alterate. Branching in progress. This one's got long hair. Alright, 27-year-old, research comes first. You give Lena a wave as she walks you to the bus for the airport. She's gonna be fine. It's only a few months, and she's been busy with her own project anyway. You love the way the two of you can give each other space. Of course, it would be great to move out of that student storm already, but research comes first, always. Drifting apart. The equations on your blackboard stir mixed feelings in you. The result is not what you expected, but on the other hand, you feel that familiar tingling in your stomach. You may be onto something completely new here. Oh, crap, you completely forgot about Lena. She wanted to come and pick up her things from your place. You need to call her and postpone. A breakthrough. This is it. You knew it would be a breakthrough. First the grant, and now a serious investor. How about enlarging the team? Getting an office, maybe? A new set of clothes? You can't go on looking like an underpaid post-grad student. There's going to be a lot of business meetings ahead of you, Jan. Eyes on the prize. 30 years old. Could your research really contribute to finding Rapidium one day? Going in that direction of nanotech and space exploration could increase the chances of that. You really need to focus. Success is just around the corner. You both change. 33. You look at her in astonishment. Lena, is that you? Fancy meeting her at this conference. Looks like she's gone far too. Not as far as you, obviously. She's changed. You both have. Amazing how young and immature we were back then. Seems like ages ago. Good to see she's done well for herself. 34 years old, the pinnacle. You read the contract over and over again. Ally Corps space mining missions want your tech on board. This must be the pinnacle of your career. You've worked so hard for this. Well done, Jan. Now, let's get to work. 34. Getting on board. The data seems inconsistent. What could be the reason for those failures? You've gone through it with the whole team and still something's missing. Your tech is well tested. Maybe it's not being used properly. You've heard rumors that in the race for success, Ally Corp's sending just about anyone on those Dolly missions. Maybe they need you on board. Project Dolly. Just one final radio check and you're good to go. Time to sort this mess out in person. Alright. Let's see. Bird says, when you alterate, does it give you a clone of yourself? A certain specialty? Yes, exactly. You're making a clone of yourself, but you're tweaking their brain so they have memories of a different life and different experiences, which means they're capable of different skills. Claire says, since you'll be at PAX and meet up with, Will Gabe and Miss might be there as well. They'll be there also. We got 3 tickets. Okay. So I think I need to go to the cloning room now. Time remaining 7 hours. Oh! Okay, this one's happening different from last time. Alright. Yan is in the dormitory.
Hey, I built that dormitory you asked for.
Hallelujah.
I hope you sleep well tonight. I'll sleep like a full-fledged member of an advanced civilization. Sweet dreams, then.
Alright, and let's see. I think that might be done by the time we wake up. Where was the captain's quarters? 1 floor down from me. Alright. So let's end the day here. Day 7. Sun is far away. For anyone who missed it last time, sunrise here is extremely intense and basically kills stuff on the surface. So if we don't move away from where the sun is coming up, we got a big problem. All right, here we go. Let's meet Yan. Oh, he comes with glasses.
Hey, how are you feeling? Well, I'll be damned.
He's gonna think he's the original and we're a clone. Because he's a scientist and he has memories of making this tech.
You okay? Surprisingly okay. Especially considering what I'm seeing. Very clearly. Good. Do you, remember your name? Of course. But... I think you know perfectly well who I am. So let's not waste time. Just tell me, how much did you find? What? How much Rapidium is there? Did we get a breakthrough? Yeah, you bet. There's a lot of it. Good. That's good. Wait, how do you know? Well, isn't it obvious? I wake up seeing someone who looks and sounds like me, which has to mean we share the same DNA. Then there's the glasses. What about them? They're fake. Probably just manufactured to make me feel more like myself, but completely unnecessary otherwise, because here I am with perfectly good eyesight in the womb module, which could only lead to one conclusion. That my body was created to replicate someone who doesn't wear glasses. You. And to do that, of course, you would need to have found Rapidium. Besides, I can see no other explanation for a sheep inside a space. Correct me if I'm wrong. Wow, you're right. That's impressive. I did create you out of my DNA. We're not identical. Of course. I can see you're not as quick to process information. And that's interesting.
The backhanded comment.
Yeah. Our bodies are the same, but our minds are not. I needed a scientist on board. But there's always a scientist on board. So, what went wrong? The old crew is gone.
Joker, thank you for the prime. Appreciate that.
Dead. That's why I needed to alter myself into different versions. With the use of the quantum computer on board and something called mind records. Oh, I see. A recalculated mind based on an infinite amount of variables to contain the desired consciousness in a biological vessel. That actually sounds...
Guys, look
plausible.
at me! I'm so
So,
curvy!
what do you need from me now?
I want to say get some rest, but I feel like he would have more respect for just like, you know, Mr. Mattyman, no spoilers. I feel like he would get more, he would respect me, like just telling him like get to work, since he seems extremely logical. And the logic here is that I needed a scientist, so I made one. Why would I tell him now go take a nap?
You have to get our research lab running at once. We need to make some improvements fast if we want to succeed. Then I guess the sooner I start, the better. You're right. Why don't you start with going through the mission logs? I need to get the full picture first. My thoughts exactly. Good. This might work.
All right, and the, what is it called? We've already got the dorm that will allow 4 of them to rest.
Never thought I'd be so glad to see a sheep.
Hey Mark, are you enjoying the game? I'm considering installing it once it's on PC Game Pass. I am enjoying the game. I'm only a few hours in, so there's a lot I haven't seen yet. Let's see. Alright, so they're both doing their thing. Alright. Let's see, so we need, let's go to... Is there a way I can see how much... Oh, there we go, I see it. I see the metals now. It's down at the bottom. Okay, so... altars... Okay, they're both feeling okay. No hunger, no radiation. Tasks... Where's assignments? Okay, so he's doing metal outpost. I'll move him off of that once we don't need metal. And we need the lab in order for the new one to start researching. Research lab. Put it there for now. Let's go take a peek at it. Choose research to be done by the scientists. Cheaper batteries, made with 50% less organics. Enriched metal efficiency, mining and refining enriched metals is faster. Mining metals, Rapidium, and organics is faster. Mining metals is faster. Recycler produces organics daily. The more people in base, the more organics are produced. Huh, that's interesting. Base maintenance workplace is second module in base maintenance. Let's get the recycler first. Research is complicated and requires proper education. You need a scientist to be able to use the research lab. Okay. Let's see, base overview. Alright, so we need to get to the airlock, so that's down 2. And assignments, research lab, Yan? Well, they're all Yan. Why did I say that? They're all Yan. Okay, let's go over here. Do you remember oxygen not included? The recycler is a toilet. Oh, okay. I mean, I don't have to remember oxygen not included to know what a toilet is, just saying. Okay, get through the rocks. Alright. So... I expected there to be an interact button when I got here. I have the drill now. But I'm not seeing anything... I'm not seeing a way to do it. Storage. Oh wait, hold on. Was it B? No, it's not. Mush. Vertara drill. Requires a cartridge. It came with a cartridge. I have that. Press Q. Thank you. Oh, I thought it was like a handheld thing. You have to put it down. Okay, alright, so I was in the wrong menu and I was standing way too close. Destroying a rock wall, clear the path, uses up a drill charge. You have to craft more at the workshop. Okay. Deep Rapidium deposit. Oh, so do I need like an extractor here? Let's see. Scanner. Let's see. Looks like it's higher up. This is a very interesting way. I don't know if I love it or not, but this is a very unique way of finding like buried stuff. The closest I've ever come to doing something like this in a game is when I play Riftbreaker and you're using the metal detector to look for underground deposits. Okay, so there's that. Now I'm gonna need another... I'm gonna need an extractor, or I need to pick up an old one. To pick up an old extractor... Oh, there's some Rapidium right there. To pick up an old extractor, do I have to go back and visit it in person? I'm straight up asking this time. Okay, those are rocks. I need another drill cartridge. Yes, you do. Okay. Oh, wow. That's the lava river? I thought the lava river was the little bitty thing back there.
We are surrounded.
I'm sure the base will be fine if you just go fast enough, right?
Damn it. So much for plan B.
Okay. The travel pylon is a useful structure for exploring terrain far away. When built, it works as a fast travel point as well as a regular pylon. It comes equipped with a charging station for replenishing suit energy. Okay. Let's see. Q, builds. Does it have to connect to the old pylons? Storage is full. Okay. In that case, assignments, base maintenance, technician, no scheduled repairs. Nothing queued. Okay, I can put him back there. Hey, Monk Chat. Hi, Goddess. Can you make more technicians? You mean more of like the same guy? I don't know about that. How's Chip? He's fine. He's napping in the other room, I think. What's that? Oh, that was a deposit I mined out. It still shows up as an interact thing. Well, this is not very useful. Okay. I don't know how that thing works. I cannot get it to place anywhere. Alright. So, we're back here. And, let's see. Workshop. Let's make a couple things. Alright, so we need another drill cartridge. That's first. We need another mining outpost. We're going to need pylons. So we'll make some of those. Probably multiple kits and climbing hook. Okay. And then just work until nighttime, I guess?
Hey man, we're running out of storage space.
The altars have gathered in the kitchen.
I'm also Jan, obviously. This will never not be weird. Anyway, make yourself at home.
Joy and joy.
Cheers.
Well, nice that those two are getting along good. I know there's gonna be, just because of the previews I've seen for the game, I know there's gonna be one that becomes kind of hostile. I don't know which one that's gonna be, though. Hey Mike, how's it going? Love your videos. Hi Danny, welcome. It's going good. Let's see, dormitory, command center. Alright, so down, down. Alright, let's go ahead and sleep. This is your kitchen? Yeah! The kitchen's huge. Okay. Alright, so... we need to... what do we need to do? We got a couple things we need to do. One... so there's Rapidium. And we need to make pylons over there. And get some of that. Let's see. Assignments. Metals outpost. Technician Yan. Get him good at doing that. And... do you play as a single character or as the colony? You're playing as the original Yan, which is, you know, who I'm controlling. And you're trying to stay alive. And you're in this weird situation where you are, you know, making copies of yourself because your whole crew died and you need more manpower to run this station you're on. So you are making copies of yourself that have different memories so they have different skill sets. So far, I'm just this guy who worked on the vessel. And we made a copy of ourselves that has memories of going to college and stuff, so he's a scientist. And we made a copy of ourselves that worked in, like, machine shops and stuff, so he's, like, a good technician. Alright, so... pylon. Let's see... self-help the game? Yeah, something like that. Wait, what? What? What is happening right now? Why is it not letting me put pylons down? Is there a maximum number of pylons you can have out? Maybe? You have 0? I just built 6. Hold on. Maybe the I thought I just built 6. Maybe the construction didn't finish, and I thought it finished. Let's see, down 1 floor to the workshop. It didn't finish. Okay, that's what it was.
I'm done. Should I do this now?
Hang on a sec. Let's do research. All right. So, recycler. Let's see. Cheaper batteries. Should get that. Okay. The main base looks like it moves. It does, yeah. Like, you pick up all the pylons and stuff, and the thing drives like a giant wheel. But right now we're trapped because there's a lava river in the way. However, if we can't just stay here because when sunrise happens behind us, it would kill us. So we have to find a way across. Okay, so research has started. So I believe I got the pylon situation sorted out. So let's go back here. All right, and then up this way. I just downloaded this game. Good game. Glad to see you're playing it. Yeah, 11-Bit Studios was really kind. They sent me a key. And I'm still pretty early in it, but enjoying it so far. Hold on. I need to go that way. The game is out, or is it an early access thing? This is the game. I'm pretty sure it's done. Nice. Okay. The Rapidium mine is online. Can also get rid of this wall. Actually, I think I would need to destroy it from the other side. Hold on, let's see. No, I can do it from this side. Okay, that opens up one pathway. Alright. I'm gonna need another drill cartridge. Okay, so that's I could grappling hook up there, but there is a wall in the way. I think I would have to get around that to another side. You know what? Hang on. Maybe just do this until nighttime. Get more Rapidium. Okay, non-metal efficiency research finished. Let's get mining metals. Warning incoming radiation. Okay, use the fast travel system. Head back. All right, and let's mess with our brain. Alright, so scientists, this would make a better botanist. Disciplines alters. Plus 50% efficiency mining metals. Refining. Okay. A miner. So this is when we walked out on Dad. Oh, that's right. Dad tried to get us a job, and we were like, screw you, Dad. I want nothing to do with you. Hard to believe you agreed. Ending up in the mine like Dad? You're pretty sure he was behind that offer, but what could you do? Mom's medical bills are piling up. Besides, you're never gonna be like him. Oh, this one's got a full beard. Oh, shoot. Did I just see an explosion? Gas pocket in the mine? Wait, does he have one arm? So is this going to be a guy that remembers getting his arm blown off, but then he gets cloned so he has both arms again? Be strong for her. You hold back the tears when you look at her on the hospital bed. You knew this was coming, her health's deteriorating fast in the last months. You just didn't want to think about it. You hate the helplessness. Damn, get your crap together, Jan. You need to be strong for her. Promise her you'll make something of yourself. Keep her smiling to the very end. Extra shifts. Shit, this shift seems endless. You close your eyes and pause for a moment. Funny, when you get home you wish you were back at work again, but taking extra shifts is exhausting. If only there was anything to come back to. This is pointless. You squint, but the words don't make sense to you. You promise to get an education, but this is pointless. You'll just make a fool of yourself at the entry exams. Damn it, taking that night shift was a stupid idea. Your head spins and you haven't eaten anything but chocolate bars since yesterday. Who cares about risk? Darn, that is one impressive blast. You take a deep breath. Maybe explosives is a path you should have gone into from the start. The pay is better, and the risk? Who cares? Finally, you're doing something useful in the mine, something not everyone can. Unbearable pain. It comes at you suddenly. The heat. Unbearable. Crushing. And the pain. The effing pain in your arm. You try to scream, but no sound comes out. Is this the end? The pills don't work. You turn up the music. Did that singer always mumble like that? You can't make out the words. You stumble trying to sit back down. Shit, the pills aren't working as they should. You need to wash them down with something. Good thing there's vodka. Not going back. Stop wasting your life. That dude, your former foreman, is insulting you. You'd hit him if you could. You can't because you lost your arm. Not because you like to drink now and again. Everyone does. What the hell is he talking about? Nobody's mascot. Man, that guy isn't giving up. Mining in space? That's his newest idea? Disability program? No way. You ain't gonna be nobody's mascot out there. Wait, what is he saying? You becoming like your old man? Get the hell out of here. Like the old man. You ain't nothing like Dad, so why can't you forget what that a-hole said to you? He doesn't know crap about you. How hard you tried to keep that promise. Crap! That's exactly what Dad would say. Okay, maybe you could give it a go, but can you drop the booze and meds completely? Project Dolly. It's happening. You must be mad doing this. A miner with no hand with a history of substance abuse going to space? This can't end well. Now, he will be cloned with his extra arm intact. The question is going to be, will he have the desire for the substance abuse? Have you just started? We're a few hours in.
So, how are you? Settling in all right? Settling in is overrated. I analyze reality from wherever I am, however uncomfortable the angle. There's always an observation to be made. I'd love to hear what you managed to observe. This place is not run optimally.
Ask for advice.
Yeah, I know. I wasn't trained to command a mission. But now that you're here, with your experience, I'd love to pick your brain. Do you think you could mentor me? Good thinking. First of all, you need to set long-term goals and draw up a roadmap for each of them. Remember to include all unpredictable variables in the equation. That way you can have contingency plans at the ready for each instance. All right, slow down. Prioritize resources. Do not waste time on idle conversations with the crew. Hide the booze. Don't be cheap on coffee. Slow enough for you? You mean idle conversations like the one we're having now? Like the one you're trying to turn this into? I'm not falling for it. Truth is, I really wish we could make use of the tech I worked on for all these imaginary years. It would make things so much easier if it existed.
Oh, dang. Oh, man, dude, oh, man, that's painful.
So what exactly was your research about? Nanotech in space exploration. We went from a humble startup to making headlines in a few months. Taking our solutions to the front line was my dream come true. The data we could bring back. You had big plans for it. Well, now it's all gone.
This would be the empathic response, but again, he's a workaholic. So I'm gonna try this.
Turning it over in your head won't get you anywhere. You should focus on the work you need to do here and now. I never thought I'd say it, but yes, you're right. Let's get Rapidium back to Earth, and maybe later, we'll see.
Okay, I think that was an okay answer for that.
Okay, I went beyond the rocks. It doesn't look good. The lava river is fast as hell. I'll be straight with you. There's no way around it. Holy shit. What now? I guess we need to get across somehow. Any ideas up your smart-ass sleeve? So now I'm smart, huh? Still, even I might not be enough. But a smarter version of us? Yeah, he could do the trick.
The scientist?
The scientist. He could look for a solution in that research lab you built. Okay.
So if I hadn't gotten the scientist, I think now it would prompt me to do that. Research a solution for the lava river. There it is, crossing the lava river. Alright. What was it currently doing? Okay, so there we go. Awesome. Alright. And we need, let's see, workshop. I believe I used up my only drill cartridge, so make another drill cartridge. I don't think I need anything else in here at the moment. Kitchen. Mush, 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 mush. Alright, do that for now. Okay. Alright, next day. Okay. A new altar is ready. Oh boy. And this one's gonna have anger management issues or some. Let's see what happens. I don't see his right arm. Please tell me he came with an arm.
Hey man, you alright?
Okay, yep.
Alright. Hell no. Feel like I'm fucking dying.
Is he gonna see his arm and start freaking out?
Oh, shit. That's it then. I'm dead already.
Notice your arm, buddy.
Not yet, brother, not yet. Damn it. Yet another disappointment.
Okay, so he wants to be dead.
Strong sedatives. This is one strange dream. Why don't we give you a mental checkup first, okay? Yeah. That's what they always say before they break the bad news to you. Shoot. What's your name? My name is Jan Dolsky, but I'm seeing fucking double. You should worry about that. We'll get there. Just fill me in on your role on this mission. Well, I used to be a miner, but then I lost my hand in an accident. Hey, wait a minute. What the fuck is this? My fucking arm. It's there again. Okay, I'm done with your little survey. Tell me what's going on. What have you done to my body?
I feel like both of these are worded in the worst possible way.
It's not your body, it's mine. Who the hell are you? I'm Jan Dolsky. I got stranded on a desolate planet where I found Rapidium, so I used it to make you my copy. What the fuck did you drug me with, man? Oh, this is insane. What a trip. It's not a trip. It's reality. Your new reality. Oh, yeah? Well, in that case, Mr. Dolsky, would you be kind enough to tell me why your body's so damn intact? Because if you really are who you claim to be, both of us should be short an arm. That's smart. We're not exact copies. We only share the same DNA. Our minds and memories are different.
Good, good, good.
Okay, okay. I knew it was a fucking mistake the moment I signed up for this goddamn mission. Oh, man. You want to know what's most cruel about what you did? I don't know. Tell me. Keeping all that shit I went through in my head. Now that, my brother, is cruelty. Look, you obviously had a complicated life, so why don't we try to look ahead now? To what?
I don't think that would be received well.
To whatever this journey brings for us. Oh, no, thanks, man. I've had my share of surprises. In that case, why don't you just kick back and take some time to get used to your new self? Go through the mission logs. They should clear a lot of things up for you. Okay.
All right. This one's. Did you hide the booze? I don't think I have any booze. Technician and scientists are arguing. What?
Man, I'm telling you, we need it. And I'm telling you this is the least important of our priorities.
I've never seen this screen before. Quality of food. Alters argue about the quality of food given to them. Scientist wants to stick to the mush diet. Technician demands they will be fed red quality meals regularly. We need to save resources. Mush is nutritional and keeps us going. Others need to toughen up and focus on the mission. We're human beings, not cattle. We should be given proper meals on a regular basis, if not every day. I agree with this. I don't know if I can get 2x quality meals in the next 5 days. So I would need to get the, what is it, the greenhouse up and running? I will try. Need raw food in from the greenhouse. We have a call coming in as well. Alright, so let's do a couple things here. So assignments, kitchen. Let's put technician there, and then put miner mining. This just makes some mush for right now. All right. Maxwell.
Hello?
Jan Dolsky. Finally. I've been impatient to meet you.
Yeah, sure. You that big fish Lucas was mumbling about?
Terrence Maxwell. But yes, I am both his and your superior at mining operations. First of all, my heartfelt condolences. Losing the whole crew must have been hard on you.
Yeah. I still can't get over it.
Their families have been informed. They're grief-stricken, as you can imagine. But the deaths of their loved ones will go down in history as part of a pioneering discovery. Your discovery.
So, do people know I found Rapidium?
We're keeping the news within a very limited circle. It's only wise for the time being.
Of course. Yeah. No reason to get everyone hyped up. Might still fail.
I can see you're a grown man, Jan. And you understand the stakes. I don't want to put pressure on you, but... failure is not an option.
I don't want pressure, but here's pressure.
Let me create my altars. You'd rather let me lose my mind than lose the Rapidium?
Good evening. Hey, X.
It was a long shot, I admit. But we were saving both. Rapidium and you, Jan. Do you think it was a mistake?
Mixed feelings.
I have mixed feelings. Sure, it's better to be alive, but I feel like a line's been crossed.
You certainly have a chance to experience something extraordinary. Many people would envy you.
Let's just get one thing straight, Maxwell. I know you expect things of me, but I'm no hero.
Ah, heroism. Are you familiar with the works of Albert Camus?
Albert who?
A great writer and philosopher. Camus believed heroism was easy, accessible. For him, it was living a normal man's life that was a true challenge. Being decent. Doing the right thing. You
I'm the other way around.
are the first person to prove
I feel like
that
being
you can
decent is
actually
easy, and I'm shocked that there's so few people that can do it.
quantities that can really make a difference. A dream the biggest corporations have been chasing for over a decade now. Constantly failing. You say you're not a hero? Well, maybe I don't need you to be one. Maybe you should just carry on being a decent man, Jan Dolsky.
Well, that doesn't sound so bad. Thanks.
Of course, I would lie to you if I said your work is done. You've probably noticed how different Rapidium looks in reality than on the training materials they showed you.
Why is that?
It changes form constantly. Its chemical structure is so volatile that it is almost impossible to capture two particles in the same state. A fleeting substance. Spectacular. But also very unstable.
How come it works then?
Not enough tests were run to explain that. The only sample ever found in space was researched inside a mobile base like your own, but it never made it back to Earth. It lasted long enough to demonstrate its amazing qualities, only to disintegrate somewhere between the Copernicus and the Hyades cluster.
So, you're afraid the Rapidium I found might not withstand the journey?
I know it won't. That's why we came up with a special container for it. An Ark.
You mean like a box?
A hermetic module dedicated specifically to storing and transporting Rapidium. We have blueprints for it.
That was such a dumb line. You mean like a box?
Send the necessary data over to you by the time we finish talking. Constructing a Rapidium arc should be your primary focus now.
I mean, survival's the primary focus. This is to be a second one.
Sounds like a big task. I should get to it straight away.
It is a big task, Jan, but it's worth every effort. I hope you realize the gravity of the moment.
I thought you said you didn't want to put pressure on me.
You're right. Lucas said you had questions. Is there anything you'd like to ask me?
The branching procedure. There's a story there. Tell me.
It is something that has been tested long ago within Ally Corp, but for completely different reasons.
Imagine the miner loses his arm again.
You can
Oh my
imagine,
god.
in a much more rudimentary fashion.
Altering mind records? For whom?
I'm sorry, Jan. It's highly classified and I already told you too much. I think you deserve answers, but regarding this matter, like I said, things were tested just for a while. Not much came of it. Now, I'd love to keep on chatting, but I really will need to be ending this call soon. Do you have any more questions?
What will happen to my alters when we get back?
I don't know yet. I don't need to tell you this is unprecedented. There are no good practices here, but I know one thing. You can trust me and Lucas completely. But if anyone else contacts you, it's absolutely vital you don't tell them anything about the existence of the alters.
What? Why?
You know very well why, Jan. The law has been violated.
I thought Lucas said the branching was authorized.
You haven't been listening. There are no procedures for this sort of situation. There is no one who can officially authorize such an act. At the end of the day, it was your decision to branch yourself. It will be in your best interest to keep that in mind when considering the consequences.
Bro, what? You told me to do this.
I don't like the sound of this.
We will come back to it later, I'm sure. Right now, I'll have to leave you shortly. Is there anything else?
Do you know what happened to my crew?
Lucas showed me the records. I have a theory, but it's more of a hunch. I don't have any hard proof to support it.
What is it?
Well, I think it might have been the quantum processing unit that killed them.
What? But that's... No, that's crazy.
Do you read detective stories, Jan? The culprit always needs to have two things. A motive and a means. Well, it certainly had a means to do it.
But why?
Means? How?
Like I said, it's just a hunch. I'm afraid I won't have much more time for now, Jan. Do you have any other questions?
No. I'm good.
Rapidium arc, Jan. That's what you should focus on right now. Your secret is safe with me and Lucas. Once you come back with the remedy for Earth's ailments, nobody will think of punishing you for how you got it. Remember, just do the right thing. Now, I really have to go, but it was a pleasure talking
I'm wondering
to
if the
you.
quantum
And
computer
we'll talk more,
killed them
I
to
promise.
force this guy into the situation where he had to branch. But that's just spitballing right now. Alright, new task, Rapidium arc. Let's see. Alright, so... drill cartridge... Is that the only thing? Okay, so we have a drill cartridge now. One optional task. What's the optional task? Square meal. Oh, that's right. Okay. So we need... greenhouse. How are we gonna do this? And this thing can't be moved. That's such a big room. Another elevator. Let's do that for now. Okay. Let's go figure out the greenhouse. Q crops to be croned by altars or yourself. Raw food package times 10. Okay. You could also make the altar botist. I know, Mr. Battyman, you're backseating too much. Please. Please, chill. Let's see. I could do that myself. Let's see, assignments, kitchen, research lab. All right, so they're all staying busy right now. Production, altar, storage, task. Okay. What does available slots mean? Okay, so this is when he split up with his wife, or girlfriend or whatever. Let's see. Okay, this is it where she goes, you will follow. Oh, branching limit reached. No, I can't make any more right now. Alright. So, I don't know when, but at some point we will get the ability to make more. We're at max right now. So not only are you backseating, you're also lying. Okay.
I noticed we're missing a few rad filters. All done. Should I take care of this now?
Alright, assignments. There's nothing there. Maintenance. No scheduled repairs. How are we on organics? 94 plus 50. Okay. Alright. Let's have him come work in the greenhouse and I'll leave. Alright, build the ark, find a solution for the lava river. Pure speculation. I wonder if the reason the altars are assigned an odd number designation would have thought they'd be 2, 3. I'm not sure. What's a refinery? Place where enriched metals can be processed to metals and organics. Even though the resources processed there are often radioactive or toxic, the module is safe thanks to cutting-edge technology. Workshop, social room, recycler. Oh, I need to make that. Oh, I haven't gotten any minerals, though. Wait, how do I get minerals? Metals or organics? Okay, so I haven't figured out minerals yet. Radiation, a Rapidium arc. Tons of different stuff. Okay. Research finished, metals efficiency. Wait, what? Oh, can you queue stuff up? I thought I had them doing... So, I clicked metal efficiency, then we got crossing the lava river, and I clicked that, and I thought it replaced the previous one, but I think it queued it. Yeah, okay. Alright. For now, I guess we'll go get more Rapidium. Don't have much else to do. I'm wondering if these deep veins ever run out, or if they're just forever. No storage space. Alright, that's done.
Jan, we're running out of storage space, you know?
Okay. Research required to expand the base size. Okay. The real puzzle here is trying to Tetris the base together. Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to figure that out myself right now. There was a comment earlier that I totally forgot to reply to. I think it was from Murtree about this reminding him of Fallout Shelter. And this screen here, absolutely. Yeah. Let's see. Guy in dormitory wants to talk. Let's see, I moved that one, so that's up here now.
Hi there. You doing all right?
I don't know. All right, I guess, but still trying to find sense in this plot twist.
You're dealing with it really well. Great job.
Huh. Long time since I heard those two words put together.
Okay, so he's good with positive reinforcement.
Focusing on the work helps me keep my demons at bay.
That's the spirit. Work is the best cure for all the problems. Don't hold back.
Damn. I just hope I don't fuck everything up again. That would really be my luck. Always the useless loser.
Wait, which one?
You're not a loser. You were just unlucky.
Oh yeah? What about your other body doubles? Were they unlucky too?
Well,
what difference does it make if I don't even know who I am anymore?
relax. You're still the same dude, but you have both arms now. You're healed.
Doesn't feel that simple.
Yikes, this isn't going well.
Don't worry about it too much.
No. I'll try.
Hello there, I've heard this game is being chat interactive. I don't know about that. Huh, it is. I have no idea what the Twitch integration for this game does. Yeah, I guess you're right. I guess it is. Alright, let's see. Down to... Okay. The radiation barrier is... Oh, that's right. He said we needed more rad filters. Okay. All right. What would be the point of altering their memories? All they need is the skills. They could program that in without giving them some sort of base trauma. There has to be a memory for why they have those skills. You're not making like some meat puppet that is just like, I fix things, you know, like they have emotions and stuff like that, which if those run rampant, then you have a problem. So they have to have a, like, they can't have like a paradox in their head, you know? They can't just be like, okay, I went to college for this, why do I know how to do that? You know, and then they would just like freak out. Okay. Let's see. Workshop. I guess I'll do this myself.
I noticed we're missing a few rad filters. Yeah, we're running out of storage space, you know?
Yeah. Alright. Need to repair heavily damaged modules, that's fine. Where was the thing for auto-load filter? This was it. Okay, so that's fine. Alright, so we've got rad filters now. There's a section of the base called the womb. That's the room that makes the clones. Yeah. Also a sheep. We made a sheep when we tested it out. Hello, sheep. Alright. How do we want to do this? Alright, assignments. He's working in the greenhouse on trying to get the food thing. He's mining metals. That's totally fine. We're lowest on organics, though. So could... let's see. Could move him to organics. It's not what he specializes in, but he could do that. Workshop. I guess I go do that myself. Let's see. Down, down. One more. Okay, that's done. Alright, and let's check on the farm. 4.5 minutes of him doing that, and then we can make better food for that side quest. Alright, let's up to... let's look outside. What else can I do productive outside? Let's go here. What's the premise of the game? Guy is on one of many ships that are sent out with people in cryo-sleep to find a substance called Rapidium that mankind discovered can only be on planets that have 3 stars. And he gets woken up because the system found Rapidium, and he wakes up and his whole crew is dead except him. Holy crap. He's trying to stay alive, contact Earth, stuff like that, and they're like, alright, look, that base that you're on was made to be operated by a whole crew. You can't do it alone. However, the Rapidium that you found, we have a theory of something you can do with it. And, you know, Rapidium, Rapid, he uses it and is able to rapidly grow a clone of himself from baby to full grown in like a day. And they use this thing on the ship called the quantum computer to give it different memories of its life. So this is a version of him that went to, like, worked in an auto shop and stuff like that, and he's a really good technician. This is a version of him that became a scientist. This is so it's important to note this isn't like parallel Earth theory or, you know, parallel universes. It's he's making clones, but messing with their memories so that they have different life experiences, and then, you know, using them to run the ship. However, you got to deal with their emotions, you know? Like, this guy's very logical. He's a workaholic. This guy, he's pretty well grounded. This dude, in his memory, he had a history of being an alcoholic and of substance abuse. He's the most unstable of our crew so far. So, you know, you can end up with versions of you that are major problems. Let's see. So we need... No, this is the wrong screen. Drill. I'm gonna put a drill down here. Are they aware they're artificial? I've told them the truth, but you can try to lie to them. Like, you could tell them that, like, you're a clone of them, if it makes them feel better.
It's triggering the alert in my suit. I need to learn more about this thing.
Okay, so there's that. Oh, we found minerals, finally. Okay. That can lead to good old-fashioned mutiny if it goes wrong. You're not kidding. There is a, one of the teaser trailers for the game shows one of the Yans running back to base to escape, like, radiation or something, and he's banging on the door, and there's another one inside holding the door shut and looking at him through the window. So, apparently they can try to kill you if it goes bad enough. What was that? Am I hurt in some way? Oh, radiation is going way up. That's what it is. It's radiation. Oh, dang it. Did I just die? So yeah, I was... Oh, fainted. What happens now? So I was basically on the other side, and I didn't have enough resistance to get back. Oh, does that just end the day immediately? After fainting outside the base, Jan was rescued by a technician.
John, there's an issue we need to discuss. Let's meet.
One of your altars is suffering a radiation burn and is unable to work. Yeah, it's me. You can see the health of your altars. This can go way faster if you have the infirmary. Okay, need to talk to Scientist Yan at the womb.
I found something peculiar on the planet. What exactly was peculiar about it? Everything. It was like a local distortion of reality. And it seemed to be emitting strong radiation. Yes. You could have expected to come across something like that sooner or later. according to reports from previous missions. Unidentified sources of radiation, unexplained electromagnetic field anomalies, distortions of matter, space, or even gravity. What are they? According to a bold theory fleshed out by Professor Frankov, they may be instances of the so-called interral. The what? Interral. In very simple terms, it's a non-coincidental superposition of potential universes. We don't know exactly why it occurs, but observations prove that under certain, not yet specified conditions, two or more parallel landscapes can coexist within a common quantum field, creating a so-called proximity plane. Yeah, it felt like something was materializing from out of nowhere right in front of my eyes. Let's keep our heads cool. It's just a theory. No one's ever proved it right. If, and I stress if, Professor Frankov's intuition is right, then the distortion you have encountered could have been a puncture point. The spot where the proximity plane intersects with our observed universe, subverting its physical balance and distorting the rules of Newtonian mechanics. We need to learn more about these peculiarities. Inform me at once if you come across another one.
I mean, I know where that one is. Alright, so he was researching how to get us across the lava, and then I passed out.
So, did you find a solution to our problem? Yes. It's super simple. We'll build a bridge. Oh, just like that? Well, it can't be a regular bridge, of course. We don't have the time nor the manpower to accomplish that. However, there is a certain technology that came to my mind, superconductive bridge anchors. They could allow us to quickly span a light but durable construction across our obstacle. Wow, great. Sounds exciting. Yes, but... Oh, here we go. Cut out this sarcasm. It's not my fault this excursion was prepared by a dilettante.
Dilettante.
For the anchors should be standard equipage for every mission since Project Versant went live. But not on this one. They should fire the logistician, if there ever was one.
Hold on, chat. I have a visitor. What's up, dude? Hey, buddy. You are very patient with Gabe. Mwah. Okay. I can hear his, like, stomach rumbling or something. Maybe put him right side up again. I'm just imagining you lean him into the camera and then he just barfs on the camera.
Then I'll move it so he barfs on me.
Oh, okay. Versant, question mark?
Versant? Versatile Synthetics Program. One of my undergraduate students went to work for them. Had some impressive achievements, including designing bridge anchors for heavy exploration equipment. You'd think it would be obvious, but no. Tell me about it. It's so typical of Ally Corp to send people on a mission and then leave them stranded without proper equipment. I hope you're not feeling sorry for yourself, because we need to act. You are in touch with mining operations, right? Yeah, I am. Why? Next time you talk to someone from mining ops, tell them to send over the anchor blueprints from Versant. Once we have them, things will go back to super simple.
He said that one of his students designed it, but in this time, maybe that never happened. Alright, hang on. So, assignments... Is he still working on the... Hang on a second. Alright, kitchen's over here. We still don't have carrots? Scientist wants to talk again. Oh, Oh, that's the anchor blueprint thing. Okay. Technician in the dormitory. Try to calm him down?
I can see that you're angry. Just leave me alone. Come on, let me help. What do you usually do when you feel like this? I don't know. Go to a bar, I guess. Nothing better than a bottle of cheap, lukewarm beer, am I right?
Wait, we have beer? It says there's plenty of beer.
Well, brother, good news. There's plenty of beer, and it's free. Give my people plenty of beer, good and cheap, and you will have no revolution.
Do we have beer? I don't even know if we have beer. I'm not like, am I lying right now? Okay, so I cannot just call one of them about the mining thing. Alright. Oh, not that. I'll just finish this myself, it's almost done. No storage space. Oh, crap. Okay. I can't. Alright, I see the problem. I thought that there was, like, storage space for metal, storage space for food, yada, yada, yada. Apparently, it's all the same storage. And because of that, we're not getting income from anything right now. Alright, captain's cabin. No, command center. Builds. Storage. Alright, now...
Should I take care of this now?
Okay. Hold on. Alright, so kitchen... And... There we go. Alright, and then assignment. Move technician there. Hold on, is there any maintenance that needs to be done? No, everything's fine. Okay. Alright, move him there. Metals is fine. Rapidium is fine. Organics is okay. Alright. Make beer. I don't have the recipe for that. We got some really nice meals for them right now. Alright, look for more strange phenomena. More rad filters, I guess, would be good. Okay. Alright, so we need to continue looking around outside. So around here was those reality distortions that messed me up. Gonna try this again. Wait, hold on a sec. Did I make another drill cartridge? Hold on. I don't know if I made another drill cartridge. I did not. I need to do that. Alright, so workshop. I could go ahead and make a couple of these.
I'm done. Should I do this now?
Alright, research. So he finished a research. Let's just queue up those.
All done. Should I take care of this now?
Sure. You can come work in the workshop. That's fine. Okay.
There's so much stuff you need to take on exploration. Batteries, drills, detectors. All that preparation must feel like a second
Alright,
job.
assignments. Should he still be working on organics? No. Let's put him back on metals. Alright. One optional task. What was that? Square meal. Provide a quality meal for every altar at least twice during the next 5 days. Alright, so we just made a bunch of quality meals. Right? Yeah, we got 10 of them. So that should be enough. And we could get that queued up, and then we could have someone do that later. Let's see, machinery. Hold on a sec. I'm remembering that travel pylon thing that existed. Let me come take a look at this here. Oh, you could do all of this from here? I didn't realize. Pylon component. I guess a pylon can become a travel pylon or a normal pylon, and I didn't realize it earlier. Okay. Alright. Let's see. Airlock is up 1 floor. Constantly lost because I keep having to move things around. What is that? Rock blockade. Let me go take a look at that. Yo, you're early, what's up? I'm early? I've been streaming at this time on weekdays for a long time. To be able to climb, you need to remove the rocks that are blocking the passage above. Okay, so yeah, I have to drill that from the other side. Hey Muk, thank you. Will you be doing a thoughts review on the latest 2 updates for Jane Wilds? Been enjoying your video for that kind of thing for you so far after reading the comments. Yeah, I kind of did. I did a video where me and Noxxi and Lorenity talked about our thoughts of it in detail. So I think it would basically be that. So we all shared our thoughts on it in that video. Okay. So, oh man. I need to get through that. But I'm gonna get a bunch of radiation if I do. Do I get less radiation if I walk versus if I run? I don't know. I definitely got an uptick of it. Oh wait, can I walk between these? Okay, I can climb up that thing.
Huh. That must be another one of those cargo drops. Except that doesn't look like the crew's personal luggage.
Damaged ship. Perhaps it can be repaired.
Might be worth checking out.
New optional task, a mysterious device.
Huh. Looks like some kind of device. Maybe there's a way I could use it.
Multi-tool. My multi-tool. A convenient set, one of a few things everyone should always have in their pocket. It's a Swiss Army knife. I've used it countless times to open bottles, fix things, and, well, open more bottles. It was my birthday present from Mom for my 18th birthday. Of course, she pretended it was Father's idea, but I knew better. Lucky keychain. A key ring with a 4-leaf clover I got from my colleague Adam's parents when I was 12. I used to hide at his place when my father had his worst days. His parents never asked any questions, and everyone around the house behaved as if my visits were a normal thing. Maybe it had something to do with the fact that Adam's father was a psychotherapist. They moved away when I was 14.
Hey, that looks like our ship's cargo drop. It's filled with the crew's personal items, including my stuff. Yeah, this is one of the things they told me to take on the mission.
Okay, so we've got another way over here to the minerals deposit that involves going through less of that nasty stuff.
Feel comfortable far away from home. Objects that trigger good memories.
So I want to see something here. If I do this,
typical corporate bullshit.
Can I just drop this anywhere? Whoa, 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 whoa! There's another ripple there. Dang it. Alright, so I'm in a mineral area. That way. There you are. Okay. I don't have any more mining outposts. Alright. Can I do a travel pylon? This does not appear to let me travel. Does it have to be connected to the others? It's my first time trying to build one of those. Alright, it's nightfall. I need to get home. I'm sure it'd have to be connected. How else would it have? I thought it had like a battery. In fact, it even says it recharges your battery, but I don't know. Kind of takes away the point of having an emergency fast travel station if it has to be connected to power lines. Okay, we're back here. Let's see. Tech wants to talk in the dorm.
What's up?
Give him the multi-tool. So it's from Mom. We all have memories of Mom. So whoever I give this to is probably going to, like, it's probably going to, like, increase my standing with him. Let's see, I found a curious device.
Look what I found. Any idea what it could be?
Let's see. It looks like a qubit chip.
Qubit chip?
Yeah. Like an enhanced storage for quantum computing operations. It could be useful for increasing the efficiency of our QC unit. Not to mention accessing new tech in the research lab.
So, I just plug it into the QC?
Plug it into whatever you want. Won't do much. It's dead. I'd give it some love in the workshop first.
Duly noted.
Okay. Scientists in the womb. Hold on, who else?
Got a riddle for you.
I'm not interested.
what gets wet while drying?
Seriously, can't you see I'm busy?
Huh. Guess you're not that smart after all.
What the heck? Let's see. Now he's in the dorm. I guess the only one I can give the multi-tool to is the tech. Okay, I was thinking I could give it to any of them to get, like, reputation points. Alright, I guess I'll give it to tech then.
Hey, I found this. I brought it on this mission, but thought that maybe it could mean something to you too.
My lucky old multi-tool. No wonder you took it with you. This little baby never ever let me down.
Yep, I thought it might come in handy.
Of course, every man of the house should have one. It sure helped me feel like one when the time came. Thanks, man.
Joy, less gloom. Nice. Okay, okay. Alright. Let's see. So we're basically at the end of the day right now. So we need to, what did he say? We need to give the chip love in the workshop. Alright. We'll do that in the morning, because our guy is super tired right now. Chip must receive all the love? Yes.
Hey man, we need to talk.
One of your ally altars is injured and it affects their ability to work. You can see the health status in the altars tab. Altars regain health quicker if they rest in the infirmary. Miner is in the kitchen.
Hey, you wanted to talk about something?
Yeah,
What is it?
I need something to, you know, keep me going. I feel like shit.
What do you mean?
The arm that I lost in an accident. It's weird, but it hurts. I mean, fuck, it hurts.
Both of these are gonna set him off.
Wait a minute. Isn't phantom pain supposed to work the other way around? Like, if you had an arm and then you lost it, then it hurts.
What? I don't know. It's your arm, not mine. Damn, everything is so fucked up in
He
here.
needs meth.
I am not some kind of wimp, so if I say it hurts, it really fucking hurts, alright?
I believe you.
Okay, calm down. I believe you.
Alright, so, you know there's only one way to deal with it, right? Numb the son of a bitch.
What are you talking about?
Painkillers, what else? Tramadol, hydrocodone, codeine, or that shit you doped me with before. That should do the trick.
Okay, I get it. I could give you some more.
That's what I'm talking about.
Just don't go too heavy on it. Could be addictive.
Like I don't know that. I hit rock bottom in my life more than once. But I ain't going back down there. I've learned my lessons. Don't you worry your ugly ass.
We're all the same level of ugly. Okay. Let's see. Alright, command center. Recycler. Alright, we need minerals. What have I been spending minerals on? I've picked up more than 2, and I only have 2. Maybe when I fix the chip or something? Okay. We need to get another miner and more pylons for getting the the mineral stuff going. So, mining outpost. And get that going. Okay, and we've got this chip. Let's see if we can do anything with this here. I guess so. Okay, I guess we did that correctly. Qubit level upgraded. So there's another slot now for another person. Doctor. We've already got tech, we've already got miner. Refiner. We've already got scientist. Guard? Botanist. I'm thinking botanist. Just to get food, just completely, you know, completely good. Alright. So instead of splitting up with the wife, he went with her and they did a farm. This is it. Where she goes, you follow. Time to let go of your fears and just trust her. Things will work out as long as you have each other. Don't you have a botanist? I don't think it lets you make the same one twice. Never been better. Look at her, so happy about her promotion, and to partner already. Things are happening to her for her fast. Maybe less for you. You got that job only thanks to her, you know that, but so what? She's happy, and you're not complaining. Things have never been better between the two of you. Ambition is overrated. Trading places. A Dolly mission. She wanted to go so much, put her work to the test in space, but she can't. You'll have to do it for her. You're apprehensive, out of shape, and, well, you'd rather just stay home. But it's so important to her, and you know you'll do it. You'd do anything to prove your love. You board the spacecraft with a good feeling. You've got this. And you'll be back in no time. Besides, Lena promised you she'd be in touch every day. What could possibly go wrong? Oh man, so this is the only one that's like happily married. Alright. So, that one's cooking. Let's see. Assignments. Alright, he's getting medals. We do need that. Research, we do need that. Workshop. Production. Okay, there is stuff to do in the workshop currently. That's fine. Alright, so by the time that's done, we should be able to make the minerals thing. Which is way the hell over here. So if that's the, let's see, probably like 6 pylons at least to get over there. Oh, the shallow minerals. Oh, those are like through multiple of those radiation barriers. Alright. So about your wife? Yeah. Yeah, so she was my wife and I screwed it up. Alright, so should probably, hang on. Okay. Did I already look around this whole area? So. Oh, there's a few loose ones right there. Wah, ba, 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 ba. Alright. Let's retrieve this. I'll put a travel pylon down and go back and check on the stuff at the base. Why won't this work? I've never gotten a travel pylon to work. Whatever. Okay. Oh wait, does it require 3 normal pylons to build one? Oh nice, it connected. Lucky. Okay, we can get minerals now. Nice. Alright. Got that. And then there's another one of those barrier things there. Let's warp home. Okay. Alright. What do we need for the arc? We need 120 Rapidium right now. We've got everything else. I could go mine that myself. %31 on that. Okay. See, research is still going. Oh, new research stuff opened up. Hub pylon, which has a much greater range than a standard pylon. Cheaper climbing. Number of scanner probes rises to 8. Organics conversion unlocks technology needed to convert ALX to organics in the refinery. Expands base, allowing more rooms and building modules. Expands organics tank size to 450. That sounds incredibly helpful. Medium storage. 4 times wider, 2 times shorter than a smaller storage. Mass 65. Contemplation room. A distressed altar can get better alone or under the supervision of the shrink or the guard. Oh, there's a shrink later. Gym and altar can exercise in free time. Okay. Are the clones all happy? This one's a bit unhappy, but he's the one who's like, yeah, drugs! Looks like he's in a bad mood. He's feeling okay. Not really sure what else to do with them. They got sleeping quarters, they got the nice food thing. We can research, like, the break rooms later, I think. Look for more strange phenomena. Let me see, what's the optional task? Square meal. Yeah, that should be going. That should be going now. Alright, so for now, let's see, airlock. Let's just go mining. Yes. The miner had an accident. I'm sure he's fine. The new altar is ready. Oh boy! Alright, so I think we have enough Rapidium to make the arc. Oh god, it's thick. No, hang on. Let's do this. And then put the arc there. Okay. The base mass has increased, and now the journey will be more. Oh, man. What if he lost his arm again? No. Miner is in the research lab. Alright.
I have some comments about your mining technique.
Oh. I thought I could join their conversation. Heard you had an accident?
I heard you had an accident. What happened? What? Oh, it's nothing. Just a scratch. Shit happens, eh? Part of the job. Well, glad nobody got hurt. You were lucky there. Yeah. Don't you worry your ugly ass about it. I'm like invincible.
What? Oh, this is not good. He needs to get off the meds, but if he's gonna be really unhappy about it. Alright.
Still, I think this is a wake-up call. I'm taking you off the meds.
What? No.
Trust me, it's for the best.
Fuck you. I refuse to work without them. You have no idea what it means to be in this pain.
Alright, I'll give him one more chance.
Okay, just be extra careful next time. We can't afford to lose you.
Jeez, I'm not a baby. I've spent my whole damn life working in high.
Yeah, and you did a really poor job of it.
Extra
You lost an arm, became a druggie, and an alcoholic. You're like, I have a lifetime of experience. Yeah, a lifetime of terrible experience. You did awful. Why can I not? Okay, there we go. I was like stuck for a second. Alright, chat, this is our botanist. Oh.
Hey, man. Can you hear me? Where am I? What is this?
Take it easy. You're on strong sedatives.
What the hell?
No, you're not hallucinating.
And who?
Relax. I'll tell you everything. But right now, we need to focus on you. Just to make sure you're all right. Can you answer a few questions for me?
Okay,
Do you remember who you are?
I'm Jan Dulski.
Good. And what is your role on this mission, Jan?
I'm a botanist. So, wait, this is it? The mission? Did we land?
I want to be honest with him.
I'm afraid things went sideways during the landing. Everyone died.
Except for me. You. What about me? Are you... Are you real?
Just as real as you.
Then, what's going on? It's like we're...
Appreciate all the
alternative versions of the
GW2
same
content,
person.
especially Muck.
Thank you, Dedicated. I appreciate the sub. Really helps out. I'm glad you like my stuff. There is more on the way.
Wow. But why is this happening?
Okay, his whole thing is he would do anything for his wife, and his wife wanted this mission to succeed. I'm gonna try the first option with that logic.
I told you, everyone died. I had to use my DNA to recreate a crew if I wanted to save the mission. That doesn't make any sense. We're not exactly the same. Yes, we're different. You made different decisions in your life. I'm not sure I understand. You know what? I think you should just rest a little and read the mission logs. You'll find all the answers there. Sure. Yeah, mission logs. Why not? Hey, wait. If all this is... If I mean... What about my wife? Where is she? I need to know.
Ooh! This is the only one that was happily married. And his wife doesn't exist. I mean, like, the person exists, but he was never married to her. Alright. I don't know. This is the truth. But this could break him. Like... This would probably be... what he needs to hear. The first one isn't not true, exactly.
She's on Earth, and we need to figure out how to get there. Okay. Okay. What do you want from me? We'll need all the help we can get. Someone to run the greenhouse, prep the food, so on. Trust me, you'll have a lot to do. I'm not sure I'm ready to work just like that. Right. Like I said, rest, go through the logs, meet the rest of the crew, and let's talk again in a while. Yeah, I'll see you around.
Muck Obscure 32. Now, is it gonna let me assign him to stuff, like, immediately? Yeah, it does. Okay, get to work! Everything I said was a lie! See, nothing to do there. Nothing to do there. Let's see. So we could put him there for now. Okay, make a call to report building the Ark. Alright, and then while on the phone, we need the blueprint for that bridge thing.
Hello, Dulski here.
Jan, tell me you did it. Tell me you have the Ark.
I did it.
Well done. Now, all we need to do is bring it home safely. Are you making progress with that obstacle of yours?
I'm still looking for a way out.
Oh, I don't want to cause panic, but you better hurry.
how's my rescue team progressing?
They'll be on time, Jan. Just make sure you are. Do what it takes to make your way to the other side of the planet. And leave the rest to me.
I'm gonna need your help.
What can I do for you?
I need blueprints for superconductive bridge anchors from Project Versant.
Versant? But how do you know about that?
Okay, if I say this, here's my prediction. If I say my scientist alter told me, it's gonna scare this guy because he's gonna realize these alters have when we change their like life history, it also gives them knowledge into things that they shouldn't know about, like real things. So I'm gonna keep him guessing.
I'm smarter than you think, Maxwell.
Well, you're familiar with aborted scientific programs unknown to the public.
Aborted? Are you sure?
Yes. Project Versant was terminated years ago due to lack of satisfactory results.
But didn't they come up with some tech useful for mining missions?
No. How would you even know what they were unless an alternate version of you was somehow involved in it? Is it possible that someone from your crew remembers a non-existing technology? That's amazing, Jan. You do understand what I'm saying, right?
Yeah, that would be insane. Like, if you could just get a version of yourself with different memories that remembers how to build technology that was never invented, and then they could just whip it up because they already remember going through all of the, you know, creation process, that would be wild. I like this one.
This is more fucked up than I thought.
Poetry.
What?
A good poem should resist comprehension, almost successfully. Your situation reminded me of that phrase. It is confusing, or fucked up, as you put it, but it fuels the imagination and opens the mind, just like poetry.
Is that supposed to help me?
I have an idea. It's a long shot, but it might be all we have. Project Versant did leave behind unfinished drafts. Crisscrossed formulae, discarded calculations, the usual scribbles of a scientific stream of consciousness at work. For what it's worth, I'll ask Lucas to send it over to your terminal. Maybe that resourceful alter of yours can put it to good use.
Oh, okay. It's better than nothing, I guess.
I have to say, Jan, I'm beginning to see more and more potential in this situation of yours. I hope we speak soon. Good luck, as always.
Give the blueprints to the scientist. Scientist is currently in the dormitory. Dormitory is one up, one right.
This base is messing with my head.
I have news about your blueprints.
So, I have news about the anchor blueprints you asked for? I certainly hope so, because I just saw something come in from mining ops, and it looks like a bad joke. Did you precisely ask for bridge anchor blueprints? Sorry to break this to you, but the program you mentioned doesn't exist. This is all they came up with before they were terminated. Terminated? But why? Lack of results. Looks like they didn't get anywhere without that student of yours. Results, huh? You mean an outcome that only exists in my fake memories? Huh. No wonder what I got looks more like the musings of a madman than serious work. There's no way I can make anything out of it. We just don't have the time.
God, this is a tough choice because this guy's a workaholic. He deals better with, like, just burying his head in his work and forgetting about like emotions and stuff like that. So that's why, like, this would be the empathy response. But I don't know if this is what he needs to hear. Except he gets anxiety when you motivate him. Yeah, what's some anxiety among Gans? I'll try it.
Look, I know it's not perfect, but I believe in you. Just think, they came up with this thing only because you existed. It's gotta mean something. Well, if you put it that way...
He's still got anxiety!
Try.
He's always anxious, Mr. Matty Man. There's no right answer. Let's see. Prepare the bridge out. Let's see. Can't make any more of those. Do we have anyone gathering organics right now? The botanist is doing his thing. Technician is in machinery. Hold on. What's the technician doing? He was getting minerals. We have almost none. Alright, I think food is more important than that. I'll put him there. Alright, it is almost nighttime. Research bridge anchors. Let's do that. Wait, what is my computer talking about? I was like tutorials, so okay, that's fine. Alright, sleep. Day 13, sun's far away.
Hey, man. Can we talk?
Tech is in the dorm.
Hey, you wanted to discuss something.
Yeah. I want to know when you started being such a pushover.
What? You heard me.
I'm not blind. I can see the workload pile up. And you, eager to take new orders.
What is he talking about? Is he talking about, like, them asking me to build the Ark?
I'm only doing what I want to do. Just because it's in line with directions from Earth doesn't mean I'm a pushover.
Oh, so you're telling me that delaying our escape to build a Rapidium Ark was your idea? Or maybe you're telling that to yourself.
So, let me get this straight. You'd rather we didn't secure the Rapidium?
Not if it weakens our chances.
Our survival depends on Maxwell. He's in charge whether we like it or not.
Yeah, so was Dad. The man of the house. I thought you regretted not standing up to him. Looks like you didn't learn much.
That's a little below the belt. You're right. Sorry, this place is getting to me. All I'm saying is, we should do something just for ourselves. Something not work-related.
He's like, build me a gym!
Like what? Well, there's a social room module available in this base. We could start with that. I bet it has a beer pong table. Yeah, see? A smile on your face. Let's build a place where we can chill out and play beer pong, and then, after I've beaten you, we can talk.
After I've beaten you.
What do you say?
Amok, did you see the trailer for the new game attempting to usurp Pokemon? No, I have not.
You're never beating me. I'm the official beer pong champion of my year. Well, the third floor of my dorm, anyway.
Oh man, I'm shitting my pants already.
That's what he needed. Okay. Social room. Let me see. Hello there. Hello, I am. Social room, I need 30 minerals. Let's see. Production, workshop, kitchen, greenhouse. Alright, that's still going. Okay. Alright, so we need minerals. Everyone else, I think, is busy at the moment. Yeah. They're all doing survival stuff. Okay, so I should not interrupt them. Minerals. How many did we need? Was it like 30? The miner is injured. Dude, are you serious? Again? How's Alters been today? Our miner is a drug addict alcoholic and he's having problems. I wonder if we have to have the infirmary to cure him of his crap. Alright. To make the what do we need for the infirmary? 60 minerals. We require more minerals. Alright. Is square meal still going? Like, I made 10 fancy meals. I don't know what's going on with square meal. Play beer pong with the technician. Oh, you actually play. Oh my gosh. Here's the official trailer if you're interested to take a look-see. He's using Sustainer for... You might have to send me the link on, like, Discord or something. Or you could just tell me the name of the game and I can type it in. Playing beer pong with an Ultra in the social room is a great way to improve his mood. If you win the game, Ultra will be motivated. If you lose or skip it, he will have fun. Oh, you have to, like, hold it down and charge it up. Okay.
I got this. Yo.
What? That was totally in.
Yes.
We're getting wobbly. The little target area is getting smaller. Ah. No! This is it, chat. This is for all the marbles. Yes! And now we should celebrate with a drink.
Not bad, man.
There's nothing.
Thanks for the game. Yeah, you're not as bad as I thought. Maybe there's still potential in you, but you really need to stop doing everything people want from you. You mean like building a social room because someone misses beer pong? Exactly. Or building a dormitory when they can't get a good night's sleep.
Are you telling me I should have ignored you?
No, man. No, I'm glad you didn't. Just saying people are gonna want things from you. All the time. Just like that Maxwell guy and whoever else from Earth. You gotta learn how to say no sometimes. Because you'll never please everybody. And you can forget about yourself.
Like with Dad?
Yeah, sort of.
Guess you're right. Thanks. I'll remember that.
You've learned assertiveness. Sometimes you just have to say no to make a point without dwelling on the subject for too long. The technician taught you how to make sure others won't walk over you. Huh. Okay. Movie watching. What is this? Oh. Whatever it is, I can't mess with it now. Miner is in the womb and wants to talk.
I heard you had another accident. Are you okay?
Don't worry, I'm fine. It's fine. It's not because of the painkillers, I swear.
Oh man, I feel like we need the infirmary built before we get the we take the pills away from this guy, and I don't have the infirmary built yet.
Okay, I believe you. But please be more careful next time.
Of course. Promise.
You can take him off them without a don't tell me, dude. Dude, spoilers. Don't tell me. All right, what's going on in the workshop? Is it damaged? What is this? High failure risk. Repair kits.
There's nothing more to do here. Should I move there?
Hold on a sec. If the botanist just finished, then he should make some nice meals. Assignments, kitchen, botanist. Okay. Assignments, base maintenance, tech. Yo, he's smiling! I didn't even know he could do that! When did you get the power to smile? Alright. Alright, what do we need to make an infirmary for later? You made him happy? Yes, he likes the beer pong. 60 minerals for that. Let's see. Guy in the kitchen wants to talk. You good?
Hey, everything okay on your side?
Actually, I was going to approach you. Do you think... Is there any way I can go back to my life, I mean. Imagine there was a way, and you could go back. What would be the first thing you'd do? That's a no-brainer. I'd check up on Lena. I'm worried to death about her. Why would you be worried? No, forget I said that. I think I'm still a little confused, that's all.
Burden and less joy.
You miss her, don't you? Of course I do. Suddenly, everything's gone. Just like that. It's brutal. I'll need more time to even start hoping to come to terms with it.
That's pretty rough, because it's almost like the happier their other life was, the more resistant they are to helping out now, in a way. Because they had more, they lost. But the ones that were like, had a terrible other life, like this is almost like a do-over, and it's better for them.
Sure. Take your time. But remember, you're needed here. Yeah. I'll do my best to find some sense in it.
Okay. I think we can just mine like 1 or 2 before we run out of time for the day. Okay. I have a call? Where is it?
Lucas, what's up now? Kind of busy here.
I know. It's that I've only just learned the big news. You managed to build one. A Rapidium arc. Man, congrats. That's really heavy stuff.
Yeah. It's important. I got that. Now, can I get back to saving my ass down here?
Sure. Sorry. I didn't mean to. How are you getting on?
I think I'm on the right track.
That's great. You're doing a good job juggling all those tasks and your altars. Kudos.
Why do I get the feeling you want something from me?
Well, it's...
Mukluk dancing, mukluk dancing, mukluk dancing.
Hey, Lady Hot Eyes, thank you. Appreciate the continued support.
I mean, it's not that I want something.
So?
I just thought, well, it really can make a difference if you bring back one arc, or, well, more. Since you already have the outpost in place, you know? All the infrastructure.
And what difference will it make if I bring more, say 2 Rapidium arcs instead of 1, or even, I don't know, 5? There still won't be enough for everyone.
But there will be more for everyone. Independent startups, NGOs, research labs. There's this subsidy program that warrants a share for them in case of success.
Dude, I want to yell at this guy. I'm here, like, working amidst the corpses of my dead team.
Diversification, Mr. Dalsky. That always serves people.
What's in it for you and your boss?
Oh, no, it's not like that. This is my initiative. I just think that... Look, we both work for a corporation, and it's only fair we're delivering the Rapidium to them. But it doesn't mean we can only feed the big fish, you know? We're all connected, in a way. Like, if there's pain in the little finger, the whole body feels it.
What?
That's just my personal opinion.
Let me guess. Your grandma used to say that?
No, actually, I read that somewhere.
Well, technician taught us to stand up for ourselves, right? Let's try saying no.
Sorry to disappoint you, but I am not going to be anyone's errand boy. I have enough work already. All I want to do is get my ass safely back to Earth.
Yeah, of course. I totally understand. Just keep my request in mind if you have a change of heart. Okay? It can really mean a lot to people who, well, don't have the channel to ask for themselves. Anyway, thanks for hearing me out, Mr. Dulski.
No problem. By the way, can you quit with that Mr. Dulski crap? My name is Jan.
Oh. Okay, Jan. Yeah, cool. I'm Lucas, in case you wanna, you know.
I caught that, Lucas. No worries.
Sure. Yeah. Anyway, good luck with the Rapidium, Jan. I'm L7 out, for now.
Hold on a second. Momor, we're just here playing video games right now. We're not we're not talking about that. I'm just gonna delete that for now. Okay, let's see. Research bridge anchors. That's going. Optional task. I feel like we've already accomplished that. Let's see. Assignments. Scientist is research. Botanist is in the kitchen. No scheduled repairs. Okay, so I guess he's finished the base repair. So I guess next, let's see, move technician there. Wait, is there anything to do in the workshop? Nothing queued. No roof scheduled repairs. Alright, so yeah, we'll put him there. And then captain's cabin. Alright, sleepy time. Hey. Nice, thank you. Says you. Appreciate it. Okay. Let's see. So miner's injured. The altars are glad that you kept your promise and supplied quality food. Oh, okay, good, good, good. It did track that I did that. Alright. I was not sure if it would or not. Alright, let's see. Tab. Let's see, storage. I have a drill cartridge. We got some repair kits. Let's see, all that's working. Let's see, production. Let's see, greenhouse. We'll queue up another raw food package. And... Can I see? Let's see. Go up here. My wife brought me nuggets and tots, chat. Alright, so I need 60 of that. Hold on, is that the airlock? Yeah, that is the airlock. Alright. So I could run through that. That's another one of those, like, radioactive bubble things. It's gonna sting, but I think our radiation's at 0 right now, so if there's ever a time to do it, it's probably now. Yeah, like those. Oh, actually, it looks like there might be a space between them.
Hey, looks like we're running out of radiation filters.
Okay. there's a bunch of loose metals here. Do I want to spend time on that? I mean, it's metal really fast, so... Alright, use some power for the grappling hook. The History of the Universe by Chris and Jack. Millennia after the fall of humankind, a father tells his son the history of the universe. I'm guessing this is a gift for one of the guys.
Huh. Alicorp even thought of entertainment in the base.
You found a movie among some other things from cargo drop. Perhaps there's a way for you to watch it in the base. The social room. Oh.
Hey, is that one following me? What the hell?
What? Yeah, one of them was, like, following me. This is the last of the power in my suit.
There's nothing more to do here. Should I move there?
Yes, go to the greenhouse.
Should I take care of this now?
Sure. Is there anything for you to do in base maintenance? I guess there was something for him to do, so... Rapidium. Crap. I am stuck. Oh wait, can I destroy that? Okay. That means when I next come back here, there will be one less thing I have to spend energy on. But we will need another drill cartridge. Alright, I don't have enough power to continue this way. I either have to go back to the base the way I came, or try to go through that area where there's the anomaly that's like following me. What's that? Alright.
What is this? Another anomaly? It looks... out of this world.
Tell the scientists about what you found. Now I gotta get back home. Hold on. This does not require a grappling hook. Hello? Calendar. A calendar from over a decade ago with photos of luxury cars. Whenever I felt like a loser doomed to spend his life in a mining town, I dreamt of having one of them. In my fantasies, I would just hop in my muscle car and drive away from my miserable life into a cheesy sunset, never looking back.
Yes. I was missing that.
Okay. Cool. Got that. Ooh, little lag spike there for a second. Alright. Okay. Talk to the scientist. He's in the research lab.
I ran into another anomaly. This one was different. It was like this distortion was closing in on me, as if I was pulling it toward me. How extraordinary. Maybe its magnetic field is interacting with your suit. Yeah, well, running away from it was no fun. Keeping clear of it is the only thing you can do for now. Let's keep collecting observations. I feel we're onto something groundbreaking here. I made a curious discovery. Another distortion? I don't know. It was different this time. It didn't look dangerous, no radiation. Actually, it didn't do anything. But it caught your attention. It's like nothing I've seen before. It must have something in common with the other distortions.
Do we have like a recording we can give him of this?
Are they the cause or the reason of so much Rapidium here? I'd like to study them more. So would I.
You like
For
that?
that, we'll have to design our own tools. Do you have anything specific in mind? Let me think about it. I need to look through Professor Frankov's lectures, as well as notes from other expeditions. We have a theory. I just need to find a way to put it into practice.
Research internal analysis tool.
Should I take care of this now?
Alright, so Jan is asking if we need him on base maintenance. Do we need anyone doing base maintenance right now? I mean, I think it normally tells you when nothing needs to be done, right? It says he's in the social room. Oh, gift for the miner.
Hey, I found this. I brought it on this mission, but thought that maybe it could mean something to you too.
Huh? Seriously? Huh? I can't believe you kept that old calendar.
Yeah, well, I still like to fantasize about owning one of those cars.
Yeah. Yeah. And escaping my shitty life. Hard times, simple fantasies. Thanks. It won't collect dust.
Frostpunk 2 on TV. What? Oh yeah, you're right. Increased emotional boost for watching for the first time. How's their attitude? Joy. Okay, okay, okay. Alright, so I think we'll save the movie for when we need it. Alright, no one else needs to be talked to right now. We don't yet have enough medals for the thing I wanted to do. Or minerals, I meant, not metals. Just gonna do this until it says it's bedtime. This guy has a much stricter bedtime than I do, Chad. I'm like, it's only 2 a.m., 5 more minutes. One more turn of Total War. One more move in Age of Wonders. One more Dark Tide mission. Alright. Let's go and sleep. We'll answer the phone in the morning. They can keep calling me all night. The sun is far away. Good. Alright. Let's see. We have a call. Let's see what's going on.
Lucas, what is it now?
Hey, Jan. Sorry to bother you again, but there's this thing you need to take care of ASAP.
Other than Rapidium?
Yes. Your wife. Ex-wife.
Lena?
What?
What happened?
Oh, nothing. It's just that, someone from the board informed her about your status, and it's gotten a little nervy. You know she can't find out about the altars, right?
Why?
And why not? We can't keep this a secret forever.
Maybe. But we need to keep it a secret for now. Okay? Until we figure out how to handle it. Your ex-wife is asking around, and that's not safe, Jan. Can you just please tell her not to? You know, next time she calls.
Tell her to... yeah, that's a good one. Telling Lena to back away will just work her up, especially if it's coming from my mouth.
Oh. Well, then maybe just, I don't know, reassure her? Like, say everything is fine and you need focus time, stuff like that?
I don't know, Lucas. I wish I could talk to her, but I just don't feel convincing enough. Whenever I open my mouth, I seem to be saying something other than I intended.
Oh, that sucks. Still, we definitely need to solve this problem.
What do you mean we? I'm trying to save my life here.
How about this? Listen, I know it sounds crazy, but what if maybe there's an altar of yours out there that know how to talk to her?
What? You mean...
Yeah, someone, you, who she'd listen to.
Huh. Interesting.
Just give it a shot, Jan.
That's so messed up.
Let anyone find out. It's for your own good.
You guys seem to be worrying about my good a lot.
I hope you don't doubt that, Jan. I gotta go offline now. Best of luck. L7 out.
Optional task, the good husband. Find an altar who knows how to talk to Lena. I mean, obviously that's the botmost. This is such a dumb idea. Bond is gonna be like, "Hi, honey, I miss you." She's gonna be like, "What?"
Hey, I wanted to talk to you about Lena. Huh? Which one? Your Lena or my Lena? They're the same person. Oh, really? Let's see. One doesn't exist, and the other one doesn't know I exist. You're the one she's thinking of when she hears Jan. So, please don't rub salt in that wound. Yeah. Actually, me and my Lena are having a small crisis right now. Well, crises come and go. They only make a relationship stronger.
He's so
You're
wise.
going to fix it, aren't you? I was hoping you'd have some pro tips for me. Okay, let's get one thing straight first. We had our ups and downs too, and it wasn't always easy. But it's all about setting your priorities. You want a relationship that lasts. Put some effort in it. Show you're willing to make sacrifices. Most importantly, never, ever stop paying attention. I'm not afraid of hard work. That's a start. So, next time she calls... What? You're in touch with her? Here?
Anxiety.
Yeah. Why else would I be asking? Okay, so, you know what? If you really want my help, you should... let me talk to her for you. What? Yeah, that's a great plan. Can't you see? I can pretend to be you and, you know, investigate the situation. Investigate? Yeah, find out what the real problem between you two is, as an unbiased onlooker. Unbiased, huh? Oh, come on. You know this is a good idea.
This is a terrible idea. This is an awful idea. This is the opposite of unbiased. Yeah, this is the opposite of unbiased. Like, if I do this and she finds out later that then she's like never gonna trust me again. Do it for content. Alright. If I was playing the single player, you guys, I'd hit no way. I would hit no way. But for entertainment value. Alright.
Alright then. Let's give it a go. But no mention of your real identity. Understood? Of course. I'm not stupid. And you need to tell her everything is fine, okay? Reassure her. Sure. Just let me know when she calls again. I'll be ready.
Wait for a call from Lena. Research. Alright. Assignments. Alright, no more repairs need to be done right now. Minerals, I guess work on that. Infirmary. Alright, expand to tier 2, cost 40 minerals. Okay. Radiation filters. Bop. Assignments, workshop, technician. The miner is injured.
Should I take care of this now?
Hey, what's happening? Radiation at this time of day? This is not good. I better get back inside now. What is going on?
Uh-oh. We just ran out of radiation filters. Should I have the radiation shield on all the time? I don't even know.
Damn it. We don't have enough radiation filters.
All alters work emergency 12-hour shifts to ensure your survival. Working long hours during this time does not affect their moods negatively. Okay. Yeah, wow. Alright, I messed up. I did not... Well, I mean, I didn't know this was coming. I didn't know this was a thing. Alright, we need more stuff. don't think I ever made the recycler. Okay, that helps a bit. Alright, so there's some easy to grab organics there and there. Let me see if I can go scoop some of those real fast. Kitchen failure. Oh god.
Command room's down. What next?
The module needs repair. Should I work somewhere else for now?
Oh. Can't even do that. Alright. Oh, I took a wrong turn. There it is. That's what I wanted to grab. Alright. Alright, production. Rad filters. Assignment. Have the botanist do that. What's the fastest way home? Just running there. Michael Douglas Bartholomew Reginald Esquire the 4th. Have you ever played WoW? Folco, I played it for near 10 years, and I led multiple server firsts. I did guild leading, raid leading, main tanking, and server firsting. So, yes. Alright, research lab wants to talk.
Did you manage to recreate the blueprints? Believe it or not, I did. I knew you would. I can't say that didn't motivate me. I don't often thank people, but thanks for believing in me. Anyway, now it's all down to getting those anchors in place. You'll need a specific type of superconductive polymer to build them. More work. Great. I choose to be deaf to your sarcasm. So, where do I get these polymers from? They can be produced in a refinery. So you'll need to build one, ASAP. Let me warn you, it's a time-consuming process, so you'd better step on it. But I believe in you.
You could have just said I dabble. But then I wouldn't have gotten to show off my resume.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, in Wrath of the Lich King and Cataclysm, I led a few of the server first for the Thrall server. A new resource called polymers is required to build bridge anchors. You make them in the refinery by combining organic matter with materials. Okay. Talk to the miner in the social room. Now? I thought you're supposed to be working a 12-hour shift right now. Accident.
I heard you had another accident. Are you okay?
Don't worry, I'm fine. It's fine. It's not because of the painkillers, I swear.
Alright, I'm gonna keep believing him until we get a doctor.
Okay. Okay, I believe you. But please.
Of course.
Alright. Research lab, nothing queued. What? I don't know what ALX is. Anyway, do you have an opinion on WoW in 2025? I played it on and off, but I got off by the parent. So the last time I played WoW was briefly during Battle for Azeroth. I haven't really played it since then, so I don't really know what's going on right now with retail, is my honest answer. I thought about diving into it when everybody was playing WoW Hardcore Classic, just because I thought it might be fun with like all the other content creators that were doing stuff, but I never actually did it. But yeah, I don't know what's going on with retail since BFA. Medium storage. Let's see, production. Need more repair stuff. Okay. I guess I can do this. I just keep myself busy. What's needed to grow a doctor? We're at the cap for how many altars we can currently have. We've got to find something to increase that cap. Survive the magnetic storm. The sun is getting closer, increase planet activity. Oh god! Night radiation will start earlier. Oh god! That's not good. New resources appeared on the planet's surfaces. Okay. The altars had problems sleeping due to malfunctioning dormitory.
I'd like to draw your attention to something.
Can
we talk?
It's over. We made it. So, what do you got for me?
An invention I'm particularly proud of. The Luminator.
You mean a flashlight?
You have a talent for making extraordinary things sound mundane. It's not just a flashlight, Jan. Tell me, when you encounter these distortions, what is your priority?
I think he wants to hear this.
I'd like to investigate them more.
Now you'll be able to do it.
Okay. How?
Professor Frankov discovered that certain frequencies of light waves can be used to peer into proximity planes, to study them. I've used his observations to create my Luminator so it can reveal elements of the interval hidden to the human eye. But it also has another, more pragmatic application. It can help to eliminate distortions.
Oh.
How is that supposed to help me examine them?
I'm just giving you a tool. You decide how to use it. You see, distortions are created around puncture points between potential universes. That much we know. Now, with the Luminator, they should become much more visible to you. Focusing the Luminator's light waves exactly on the puncture point will allow you to seal that rift. You could compare it to cauterizing a wound.
Damn. That
does sound promising. Indeed. Now you see why I don't like calling it a flashlight.
How am I doing?
Hey, so, how am I doing? According to your high standards?
You want me to tell you? When you're successful, you know it. You don't have to run around asking people. Is success really all that matters to you? What else is there?
I don't think he wants to hear that.
You're right. Nothing's more important. So, why didn't you do anything significant?
Oh, God.
You obviously had it in you, since I am your branching.
He's like, so, why does your life suck?
I'm very motivated in the first years of my studies. Motivated and competitive. Yeah. So, when did you stop pushing? I didn't want my life to be just about work. So when I got a good business offer, I thought it would be a smart way to have the cake and eat it. The beginning of a downfall. Why did you stay at the university? Because of a scholarship I didn't get. Wait, you mean the one we had in our pocket? But lost in the final round, yes. I took that hard. So did I. But it motivated me. I stayed to have a go at that scholarship next year, and I succeeded. Wish I'd done the same. Of course. But
of course.
You wouldn't be you anymore, would you? You'd be me. By the way, it's totally understandable if you prefer that. It's simple, Jan.
Oh my God.
I'm successful because I'm the version of you that doesn't get discouraged by failure. Imagine what I could achieve in your role here. You better stop talking like a rogue AI, or I'll start worrying for real. Good. Worry. A little pressure won't hurt you.
Okay, he's gonna try to kill me later or something. Let's see. Talk to the tech in the kitchen. Where is he?
You wanted to talk? Yeah, the magnetic storm. Quite a ride, huh? Tell me about it. Glad we're out of it. For good, I hope. Hope is the mother of fools. If you ask me, it looks like recurring magnetic storms might be a thing around here. We should think about how to prepare in case another one hits us.
More radiation filters, more repair kits.
Any ideas? Actually, yes. Tell me. Well, it's pretty obvious that during emergencies, the base relies heavily on existing supplies, right? Right? That means we could use a smarter way to manage our production, to make sure we have a stable backup of all the crucial stuff. That would be nice. Well, listen to this. I found something in the manuals. The procedure we could set up. It's called Uphold Production. It lets you choose any item you want to produce. Let's say a radiation filter, and establish the amount of it you always want to have at the ready. Whenever you have less items on stock than you need, new ones will be queued for production automatically.
Oh, cool.
Just like that.
Sounds good.
Huh. That sounds like it could spare us a lot of micromanagement.
Exactly. Try it out, and maybe we won't die because someone forgot to make mush.
Okay.
I heard something broke in the dormitory and you're not feeling well.
Yeah, man. There are simpler ways to kill a man quietly, you know.
What do you mean?
The AC started spitting smoke. You could have fixed it earlier.
Wait, what? You're literally the guy that fixes the base. What do you mean me? Okay, alright, he's a technician. If I insult the machine, he's gonna say no, the machine does what it's supposed to do. You didn't take care of it. Secret training program is a dumb joke. We need spare parts for critical systems. He's not gonna like any of these, but I think this is the less bad one.
Sorry, but we need to save spare parts for more critical systems, like the radiation barrier.
Huh. I guess there are even bigger threats out there.
Alright.
Yeah, alright then.
Get him more pierogies? Yeah. Uphold production function helps you
Looks like we're running low on repair
manage.
kits.
No! The tutorial went away. Dang it. Alright, let's figure this out. Alright, we need more repair kits first of all. That is in the queue. Drag to change order. Let's do that. Okay. Assignments. Is someone in the workshop? Botanist should be in there. I guess I can go in there and do that. Botanist is doing that. Say infirmary. Organics. Botanist. Alright, production. Alright. How do we do uphold production? I was reading the tutorial on it, and then it went away. Do you have to research? Good question. Let's see. Don't see it. Research a way to predict them. It's on the UI for the production tab. Set infinite uphold. Oh, mouse wheel? Okay. Alright, let's repair kits, 1 Gero cartridge. We want 1 Luminator. We can move that up here. Can do that. Kitchen. There we go. Infinite cooked meals. Let's do that. Okay. Alright, I like that. That should be good for now. Alright, so let me go to the shop then and start working on that. Let's see. Base overview. I'm 1 floor too high. Gotta go down a floor. Alright, so as I'm making these kits, the other guys should be able to start fixing the base. Okay, hang on. We have a call. Is it Luna, or is it someone other than Luna? Or Lena. Alright, where's the botanist? He's in the elevator. What is he doing? Okay, maybe I go answer the phone? I can't talk to him. Alright, maybe I just have to go answer the phone and then he comes running in or something. Alright, this should be cringe. Here we go. Ah, summon the botanist. Oh my god. This is a core memory. Yep. Now to make a branch where we didn't do that. Talk to the botanist.
So, how did it go? Wow. It was something to hear her voice again. I can't thank you enough. But she was completely different with me than, well, with the real me, you know? Constantly on her toes, almost like we'd become strangers. It was so sad. Well, what did you talk about? She was disturbed by the fact we're struggling. I'm struggling to build a bridge, all on my own. Also, she was suspicious about the mining ops director. What's his name? Maxwell? Suspicious? Why? Well, she doesn't know a lot about him, how he got that job and all. She said it's strange that he's keeping everything so hush-hush while I mean, we're obviously having trouble to get out of here. And that he might be playing games to get all the credit for finding Rapidium at the cost of your safety. Looks like you two had an honest talk. Almost. Oh yeah, of course, you didn't tell her about it. No. She thought I was you. Hell, it was tough for me to lie to her. She seemed so distant. How the hell did you manage to fuck up such a good thing?
I have a very special set of skills.
You wanted my help, didn't you? And did you help? I tried. But there's one thing she's really touchy about. What's that? She can't understand why you went on this mission. It seems important to her. Why did you go? I just needed to go. Somewhere far away. Get away from it all. From, you know, everything. So I did it for myself, I guess. You're making it hard to help you. Can't you see that it's not the moment you signed the contract she's upset about? It's about what led to that moment. And I can't tell you what it was because we branched apart long before that. Yeah. And maybe that's the moment you should focus on. Think about where you took a different path and why. How's that gonna make her less angry at me? Once you put your finger on the problem, get back to me. We'll figure it out. Promise.
So it seems like each of the altars is going to like help us become a better version of ourselves in some way, shape, or form. All right. Let me see assignments. So, workshop, kitchen, greenhouse, no employee, organics outpost. All right. So let's put botanist there. Minerals. We're okay on minerals at the moment. Get Rapidium for now. Recycler is on. Where's tech? Tech is fixing things. Okay. Let's see. What else? Research lab is broken right now.
Unbelievable. My whole research is gone. Someone's incompetence.
Less joy. Okay, that gets him working again. I know the other guy would have done it, but that way, that's done. Rapidium arc. Can we go look at the Rapidium arc? Hang on. No, it just sits there. Okay. Alright, so here's where the botanist broke off. She's getting on your nerves. Why doesn't she just tell you it's all your fault those bills are piling up? Is this it? Drowning sorrows. You look down another bottle in the wedding ring she gave back to you. So somewhere around here. You weren't working hard enough. Why does she make you a big deal of the few drinks before you hit the sack? Hope you're doing great. Happy every time I come out to yours too. You always have videos to answer most of my questions. Sure, Zad. Thank you.
Come and find me when you have a moment.
Scientist wants to talk.
Hey, something you wanted to discuss with me? Remember our little chat about success? Yeah. What about it? I wanted to suggest we push harder. Tell me. Crunch hours. Clean and simple. A lot of productivity is wasted on socializing, binge watching a series for the 100th time, or just pointless moping about. People can work till they drop, you know. It's been done before in emergency situations. Will we really be more productive? Just watch and rejoice. Of course they won't be happy about it, but it's a small price to pay. I guarantee that. Still, it doesn't sound like something I could keep up forever. No, but even doing it at small intervals can drastically speed up the completion of crucial tasks. Okay. Why not? I might just try it out. Excellent. Just don't wait until they get used to procrastinating too much. Hey, what happened in the research lab? What happened? What happened? My whole research is gone because of a preposterous hardware malfunction. Tell me what to do to undo the damage. Well, only I can replicate the data. First, I need to have a working lab. Can you prioritize fixing it?
I've already fixed it. You have the ability to toggle crunch hours in the assignments tab. When enabled, all alters work 12-hour shifts. Okay. Botanist wants to talk. Who's over here?
Let's talk about Lena again. Always. Did you think it through? Yes. I have a theory I'd like to share. Hit me. She hated me for working too much. Really? And why did you work so much? To earn money. And you think she hated you for that? Something tells me you should scratch the surface a little more.
And he got mad at me for being wrong about that, so what, every time I make a wrong guess, it's gonna get worse? Alright, let's see, let's go to Command Center. We need to make this wheel bigger when we're not trying to stay alive. And we can afford it right now. Look at all this new space, Steam achievement. Alright. So just checking some things. Oh, we need to make the refinery. So we need metals. Alright. Let's see.
Come and find me when you have a moment.
Oh, is it nighttime right now? Wait, he wants to talk again? Oh, for someone who wants to work, you sure are a chatterbox.
Hey, you wanted to discuss something? Indeed, the botanist. What about him? He's running around the base like a baboon in heat, all excited about talking to his wife.
Like a baboon in heat?
No. In that case, it has to stop. Don't worry, I'm only trying to get her off our backs. Reassure her that everything's fine so that she stops prying. Well, are you absolutely positive we need our Romeo involved in it? Those dreamy eyes of his have workplace accident written all over them.
Dude, the miner's the one that's hurt himself 5 times.
I hope you know what you're doing. Don't get me wrong. I liked Lena. But you and I both know there are things she wouldn't understand. Mark my words. We'll be in deep trouble if she starts asking too many questions. You'll be in trouble. Yeah, that's what Maxwell said. Head of mining ops. Smart guy. I'd stick to him if I were you.
And the technician wants me to not do what that guy says. Alright, so we need to sleep. Dude, I'm lost. Hold on. 2 floors down. What's going on in the workshop? What? Did we just find the miner passed out in the workshop? What? Alter's death. The miner had a fatal accident. He was a valued member of our group, but also a dear friend. He may have been reluctant with words, but he was always eager to listen. He will be missed. Rest in peace. Oh my god. Okay, so it gives you the option to reload. Muck killing everyone. Dude, he did. Like, it doesn't even say the cause of death. I assume, like, painkillers. Oh my god. Okay. Wow. Alright. Let's see if I can talk to him. Alright.
Come see me. I'd like to draw your attention to something. Jan, can you come see me? There's a thing.
Alright, hang on. Duh. What have you got for me?
So, an event. It's tough.
Since the Alters a survival game is completely normal, you will replay some scenes more than once. If, after loading the game, you will start a dialogue that you've already encountered, we will mark your previous dialogue choices. This way, it'll be easy for you to decide whether you want to follow the same path or make different ones.
I'd like to investigate. Not okay. I've put it up. How is that? I'm just. You see, folk. Hey, you is. You're right. So you are. I were motive. Yeah. So. I didn't want. So the beginning of it. Why? Because of us. Wait. You mean lost it? I. So did. Wish I. It's imagine.
Burp, 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 burp.
You better stop. Good.
Okay. So I can't talk. It won't let me talk to the miner. How? Do I just need to have him not working? Like, it won't let me speak with him.
Hope is the mother.
And yeah.
Blah, 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 blah.
It lets you
I heard.
Your plan of waiting till you had a doctor failed spectacularly?
Yeah.
Yep.
We're dangerously low on repair kits.
Yeah. I don't know what to do about this other than just have him not working. Let me see. Assignments. Infirmary bed. Miner. Let's just have him lay there. Let's see what happens. Alright, technician is in maintenance. Botanist in workshop. Let's move botanist here. Okay, and then I will go to the workshop.
there.
Alright, assignments. Wait, so he's done in the kitchen. Alright, move the botanist there. Let's see, greenhouse. Okay, so the uphold thing is no longer... Okay. Let's see, we're in the workshop right now. See, assignments, workshop. No, production workshop. That's what I need. Alright, repair kits. 1 drill cartridge. 1 illuminator. Alright, I think that's it for now. Alright, we don't need to do that right now. Alright, yeah, we've got uphold production. Alright, research lab.
My whole research is gone into someone's incompetence. Keeping it.
Okay, that's fixed. Let's see. Research is still running. Yup. Let's see. What else? What else? What else? What else? Magnetic storm analysis. Alright, scientist wants to talk about his lab blowing up. What happened?
What? Tell me what?
Get straight to the point. Okay. Alright, and then... Let's see, where was the phone call? It was here. Summon the botanist, I'll stick to that. Skip the cutscene. I do wish you could save more often than just at the beginning of each day. Really, really do. Talk to the botanist. How'd it go?
So, but, well, all...
Honest talk.
No. Hey, what?
Did it for myself. He's not happy with me. Have fun, Mux. Thank you for the stream. See ya, goddess. Alright, learn how to get along with Lena and talk to the botanist. And I don't know if I have to interact with this thing for, like, the trigger, but going to just to see. What's this? Alright. Okay, recap that. I need to craft the illuminator. I can work on that for now.
John, there's an issue we need to discuss. Let's meet.
Okay, scientist wants to talk about the crunch mode thing. He's currently in the lab. Alright, after this we're gonna find out if the miner just dies again.
Hey, something you wanted... Remember our... Yeah, I wanted to... Tell me. Crunch hours. A lot of productivity. People can work... Will we really just watch and rejoice? Of course they won't be happy. Still, it doesn't... No. But... Okay, excellent.
Alright. Okay, let's see. Research is going. Production, need to finish the illuminator. That doesn't have to be now. We got the miner resting in the infirmary. We'll see what happens there. He's in the greenhouse. He's doing base maintenance. There's something getting repaired, I think. The dormitory is busted. Okay. Does it need to be repaired now? Oh, it's almost done. There we go. Alright, just finish that off for him. Alright, talk to the botanist. Talk about Lena. Okay, so I picked the wrong thing here earlier. Let's pick something else. I have a theory.
Yes. Hit me.
I'm gonna say this time it started when I convinced her not to move abroad.
It all started when I convinced her not to move abroad. Oh, interesting. I remember that moment. Is this where we branched apart? Yeah. That decision defined us. Wow. But it wasn't just about moving, was it? I remember it well. It was a very specific feeling.
I'm gonna try this one.
I was jealous of her career. Jealous? Please. We always wanted her to be successful. It was never about her.
Afraid?
I was afraid of the unknown, living in a strange land. Fear? No. We moved to college. We could have moved anywhere. Going away wasn't the problem. It was something else, and you know it.
Selling the house?
Sadness. Selling the house, our house, it made me sad. The house? Yeah.
Really? That was it?
So much effort to prove that we could give her a good life, and now, the thought of having to start all over again.
Huh.
It felt like I would be losing something I worked so hard to achieve. So, you convinced her to stay. Yeah. And you agreed to go. Right. What happened after? I started working my ass off like crazy to pay the mortgage, support us both, prove it was the right decision to stay, but in the end, you had less time for her. I had no time. I was exhausted and we just grew apart. Okay. I think I've heard enough. Really? Yeah. Can't you see the pattern? You're always trying to prove something, be in control, build a big house, work overtime, go to friggin' space if nothing else works. Instead of just taking the passenger seat sometimes. Letting go and just enjoying the ride. You want me to enjoy the ride now. All I'm saying is you can try to trust her a little more. You're right. How can I change that? Think about it. When was the last time you asked her for something? Huh? She's a biotechnician, for crying out loud, and here we are struggling with those polymers.
Oh yeah, I need to make that refinery still.
She could tell us how to do it better. All you need to do is ask. Tell her you need her help. For once, rely on someone else other than yourself. I can try, I guess. Good. Do it. You won't regret it.
Learn the botanist lesson, reliance. There's only so much you can do by yourself. The botanist taught you that there's nothing wrong in letting someone else be in control from time to time. Man, every one of these is going to be another dude. Alright. Okay. Okay, now the big question, is the miner going to just mucking die? He's currently in the infirmary. Let's go down there and see if there's anything we can do before we go to sleep. And then this guy just explodes. Alters who suffer from injuries or radiation bonuses can rest here to heal faster. You can also sleep in the infirmary to lower your radiation level if there's a free bed. However, you will wake up later. Yanosa, okay. Chat, I am out of time. So, let's see if the miner lives. Let's just sleep. It'll make a save. We can deal with the next conversation that's in queue tomorrow and see if the miner survives this. Day 17, sun approaching. Alright, altars. Miner. He's feeling okay. He's currently alive. See, I still don't know how he died. Did he have an overdose? He was in the workshop. Did, like, he get his arm, like, caught in the machinery and, like, get himself mangled or something? He was just draped over the table and it said, yo, he's dead. So yeah, I don't know exactly what got him, but it seems that, okay, so one thing I didn't understand until now is that sleeping in the infirmary, even if we don't have a doctor, is helpful. I did not know that. I now know that. Did he ever get injured before? He'd gotten injured 4 times. He was constantly getting injured and then recovering from injuries over and over and over. But now I know if that happens again, have him sleep in the infirmary. Okay, cool. This is still awesome. I'm still loving this. We are going to save it here because I am out of time, and we will pick it back up from here tomorrow. Okay, all right. Chat, with that, gonna wrap it up. Thank you guys for a wonderful morning stream. I hope y'all had fun. I am very much enjoying this game. Astu says, are you liking the game? Yes, I am. This is really cool. It's a combination of a lot of different things. Like, the base feels kind of like I'm organizing a base for, like, XCOM or Fallout Shelter. The running around in the open world feels like a survival sim. Ordering the different people to do different tasks kind of feels like I'm playing Stranded Alien Dawn or a colony simulator. It's a really neat mixture of different things. And then there's the whole thing with, like, you know, their emotions and stuff like that. Like, look up here, right here, right? Here's the miner. Here's us. There, Pierogi. There's the technician. There's the scientist. That might be the botanist. Don't know him yet. Don't know him yet. Don't know him yet. So I'm guessing one of those 3 is the doctor, and I don't know the other 2. And then there was the trailer on the Steam page where it showed this one scary moment. Let me see if I can find it.
That you're the architect of your own fate?
No, that wasn't it.
By such experiments.
Hang on. Hang on. Oh, right here.
I just wanted to find...
Right here. He's trying to get in the ship, and one of them locked the door. So, like, this hints that, like, if you screw up bad enough, one of them will try to murder you. Like, this has been living rent-free in my head since I started this game. This scene right here. Yeah. All right. As always, chat, if you happen to be new, hit the follow button on Twitch, subscribe if you're watching me on YouTube. Here's the links to my 2 YouTube channels if you want to see all the videos I make, and a special thank you to our patrons. They keep this channel alive, and I could not do it without them. There's a link to that in the chat if you want to be a supporter. You guys have a great rest of your day. I'll be back about 5 hours for the evening stream. And real quick, I'm going to find someone on the Twitch side of things to raid, just so we can support another Twitch content creator if you are interested in tagging along. And I will see you guys tonight. See ya.